It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to get things started.
Hey, man, is that Double D? Yeah, man. Well, turn it up, man.
Let's just go in and, like, kill all the orcs, right? They're the bad guys. Who gives a shit? We just hack and slash and we loot their dead bodies, right? Hack and slash, kill them all, you know, conquer the infidels.
Boy, that campaign sounds like a barrel of fun, doesn't it?
Somebody who's opening a refrigerator and leaning in, right, is the language of a woman. Somebody who's opening the refrigerator and being cut off halfway through that lean is the voice of like a mermaid or a siren.
They're utter shits. They're utter shits.
This is not the face of the hobby anymore. And I think there's been mistakes made in years past where people assumed that D&D players were all, you know, white dudes in a basement. Which has been a faulty assumption for a lot of years and gets more and more false every day. And so it's, in my viewpoint, honestly, guys like me can't leave soon enough.
I just had to be born with empathy and a weakness for socialism and femboys.
You gotta put a little hot sauce on the taco, you know what I mean?
We want this dwarf to be the dwarfiest dwarf.
Right.
We want the elf to be the elfiest elf.
And just the dashiest dash of Tabasco.
Their voices need to carry across water.
I'm a creative. It's a huge drain, right? Because fans can be off.
When we got the descriptions, they were very adamant. They were like, try not to make it like a white blonde guy. Like, please. Like, we love him, but there's like 500 million of them.
You say white lives matter, they don't. White lives don't matter because white lives aren't a thing.
Lube for their rectal adventures.
Lutherville, Marina Del X, Otisburg. Who's this monster? She's got her own place. Otisburg. It's a little bitty place. Otisburg. Okay, I just wipe it off. That's all. It's a little town.
We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
5, 4, 3.
Great, Sam.
We dumping chump. It's a landslide, sir.
On guard.
It's time to mobilize. Let's go.
A giant penis.
Did you cry?
That so much. I went into the house and my wife was like, "What's wrong?" And I just crawled onto her and sobbed.
Oh my God.
Well, ain't the old opening better?
Wow. Talk about some last minute shenanigans here.
Yapple dapple!
First of all, sorry, Patrick, I won't be able to, that was part of the shenanigans. I will read your super chat, my friend. Also, happy birthday, happy anniversary, I believe.
All right.
Yup.
That intro was a surprise. I expect the Muppets, and I get Shaman Chief Pocahontas.
Damn. We also had one from Disco.
Oh, DB? Yeah. I think no, wait, here we go. Yep, and DB. Thank you, Crazy Mouse. Hey, dog brothers and sword sisters. Hope everyone's week is going well. Love the short week. Sorely needed. Say that again, buddy. Working on prep for Stone Stein Barrow Maze. Ooh, nice.
Sounds interesting. How do you do?
We fooled around a little bit. We fooled about a little bit in the Barrow Maze.
Brutal. Chomp chomp. Brutal.
Of course, that is Greg's fantastic adventure. Good to see you all. First of all, okay, so I was working on, I had to update my chat plugin. That's always stressful because I can't really test it until we're live. So that's kind of why we had a little bit of a long intro. So I do hope you enjoyed the the video that we showed you. But also there was some plumbing issues at the Double D house. So I'll grab that one, Crazy Mouse. Badger, what is best in life? Ridicule the woke, expose their hypocrisy, and hear the sobbing of the Wheatons. There you go. Thank you very much, Badger. Much appreciated. Coming in strong, already coming in hot, 130 already here. Thank you guys very much. DB, yep, sorry, I meant Dwaro Deep. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I get that mixed up. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to be doing a video. I told Greg I'm going to be doing a video on Dwaro Deep pretty soon, so stand by. Hope you guys did just a little kind of a Bob the World Builder style nature video.
Oh boy.
on just on Shadow Dark, some of the things I was liking, running it, and
no, he did not.
He did not break the toilet. Rogan.
What? Huh, what?
Huh, what? He totally missed that. Somebody asked if you broke the toilet.
Did I do that?
Not this time.
Yes, Mousecock did leave a present. I must give shout outs. Okay, so honestly, at about like 5:30, I realized, oh shit, our drain is backing up. My drain is over there, like 15 feet away. I'm like, fuck. So we have a local plumber, and they're not notorious, but they're known for speedy service. They're not cheap, but they will get here. They send somebody within a half hour. So he does a great job. Young guy, maybe a little bit younger than me. But I find out coming up, he's not only is he based, but he's also a gamer. So he saw the rig down here, and he's like, "Are you a streamer?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
You're goddamn right I am.
And he's like, "I'm gonna subscribe." He's like, "I think I'm gonna watch." So, Kevin, the plumber, thank you for getting us fixed up, brother. And if you're watching, hope you enjoy the show. Floor Drainer saying this was floor. It was the trap. He said it was. Not only that, he may have given me like a way to avoid a future call. He's like, you need a trap plunger, dude. Because there's like a little U, and our house is so old, like the line has kind of fallen, so it doesn't kind of like, it isn't as level, or it's like too level now. So, yeah. We all good is what I'm saying. Here, hold on.
I'm looking for this message. Yeah. Everyone's like, happy birthday, Cal. Where am I reading that it was Cal's birthday?
Cal, is it your birthday? Well, just ask the brother.
I am, but like, I'm trying to be like, where is this thing?
Trying to do some sleuthing.
Yeah.
So again, thank you for the super chat. Sorry we couldn't show him. You can thank the plug-in. I'm still getting used to it. So DB and Patrick, of course, our friends. Thank you. And Badger, of course, too. Thank you, guys. Mucho gracias, amigo. Shut up, Wesley. Yes, well said. Yes, poor old child. The house settled. Yes, it did. It did. Just like Mrs. D. Hey-oo.
Hey-oo.
Thank you.
Today's show is sponsored by Deer Park Water. I feel like trying to catch our breath down here.
All right, first of all, let's do a little warm-up video. This'll warm the cockles of your heart.
Ooh, all right.
You ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Nothing like 11 narcos from Venezuela, Tren de Agua, coming in their cigarette boat filled with junk.
Where are they going?
Oh, they're going to bring some fentanyl into America. Or are they?
We don't need any of that.
Or are they? Ooh, yeah.
What happened?
You sunk my battleship.
Adios, amigos. Adios. Yes.
F8.
How does it feel? Spin for 2. Thank you. Rumble super chat check. Yes, it works. Look at that. You paying 2 for just a check.
All right.
A double check.
Well, I hope that little boat was insured.
Hope those guys can swim. I know they'll float. Burning wreckage usually does float.
They're villains. They're bad guys.
It's funny. You can take the right side of everything and the left. They seem to automatically want to take the opposite side. So you had like the left on Twitter defending a bunch of shitheel Tren de Agua or whatever the fuck they're called. Narcos bringing in a bunch of junk to the country. Yeah, their pronouns are was, were. Yes. Pour one out. Or down the drain. Down goes Alfresia. Down goes Alfresia. Get my Howard Cosell there. Thank you very much, Patrick. Good to see you here. Good to see all of you guys here. It's kind of a cobbled together show tonight. Those people, those people might have been doctors or engineers. No person is illegal. No person is illegal. Oh well.
Did you see that video of the guy in another country? I don't know what country it was, but he was using a laser and flashing it at a helicopter.
Oh, really?
And the helicopter zoomed into his exact address and sent the cops over there.
Good.
And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about, in his foreign language. I don't know what the fuck where he was from. Well, then as they were searching him, his wife hit her head in shame because she knew he was flat busted. He's like, I'm just here eating, my dinner. So they put him in cuffs while they questioned him. And then as they just pulled out the couch cushion, there was his brand new laser. And he goes,
How'd that get there?
He's like, I'm fucked.
Good.
Yep.
Yes, you are.
But it was so weird, like how high tech this helicopter, like it found this guy's address. Double D and Rogan, if I said in a matter of like a minute, they had his exact location.
Good.
That's the thing. The days of even good-hearted stuff like that, just you can't do it anymore. Just there's so many. There's 10 ways to Tuesday. Everybody's got like cameras in their front door. Even Double D broke down and has one now. Can you do? No, you can't prank call anybody. No more jerky. Like Jerky Boys could never exist now.
It was a sign of the times.
Things are getting shit. I've been watching a lot of AI videos on
Is your refrigerator running?
Yes. Do you have Prince Albert in a can? Ho ho ho! Lord Oz 3, $10. Tell him what he won, Don Pardo.
I got something.
Got something? You got something?
Welcome to the party, pal.
That's right.
Yeah.
Back from Dragon Con with a touch of con crud, but at least I stayed out of the hospital. Oh yeah, we're very thankful you did. Oh, book launch. Yep, for Bifrost Down was a success. Fantastic.
Excellent.
Put in the chat where folks can get that. Maybe Cal can make a live link if anybody wants to grab that. I will help you. I will help a brother out like that. Absolutely. Bifrost Down, Cal. If he puts the chat in there, you can make it live.
If that birthday boy can get on the ball.
Yeah. How many spankings are you owed, Cal? Oh, speaking of you, Cal, I got a little bone to pick with your buddy. Not really. But I stumbled on something. Tell you what, Crazy Mouse, I'm going to make this just a little bigger for you. Just for you. Give me 1 second here. I can make us a little bit smaller. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Check that out.
Perfect.
The magic of television.
There you go.
Peel back the curtain.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so I think we probably know who Aiton is. We love TTRPGs. I found a video of his he didn't do too long ago. Somebody sent me a more modern video of his, and I think they were like, I think he's Double D, he's taking a shot at you. I don't think he was taking a shot at me specifically, because sometimes he'll put like in his videos, and you'll know who I'm talking about the minute you see him, by the way, a lot of you. He'll say like, hey, I don't get political. This isn't Mother Jones. This isn't Breitbart. I think he's just covering his bases there saying, I don't get political, which I understand. And I think he's basically a good-hearted guy. But, oh, boy, I found some stuff he was saying about our favorite mermaid, the toxic fish herself.
Uh-oh.
My favorite terrain is your Underdark.
That's right. Jenny D. I just had to, so not coming after you, Aiton. I'm just going to try to show you maybe the error of your ways. Because he will kind of take people to task for getting political, but maybe he doesn't know what we know about the toxic fish.
And because we were part of a generation of TTRPG players who grew up being bullied for participating in this hobby, we all know the value of not subjecting others to that and why we old folk must support new voices in the community.
New voices, such as...
Can you imagine how much it actually sucks being the most popular female D&D YouTuber? I don't watch videos from the newer, younger enthusiasts because I'm not their target audience, but I'm really proud of their success. Jenny D, for example, is a great ambassador for the younger, newer players. Every grognard should be completely supportive and cheering for her.
Don't know about
and
that.
every young voice contributing positively to the hobby. It would have been a blessing to have had those voices when we were kids. A grognard might not think that we could learn anything from newer participants, but we can. We can see their enthusiasm and passion for the hobby.
I may be a paladin in the streets, but I'm a rogue in the sheets.
There you go.
Hubba.
Travis Pop, thank you for your donation, buddy.
Oh, we got another one.
Much appreciated.
From the
Maddie.
From the Peanut Gallery.
From the Peanut Gallery, yes. Give me an S to the I to the M to the P. Maybe not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going after Aiden. I actually kind of like his channel. He does a really good job with his videos. And I think generally his heart is in the right place. In the same respect, that video on Ginny D I did was like 2 years ago. Hail chat. Snake Oil Sean is here. The party can begin. And I was kind of thinking, I'm like, I think it's okay to remind people that Ginny is not the cutie patootie that everybody thinks she is.
I was shocked to see some curse words in her. Oh yeah,
No, they're not afraid to get down and dirty, you know, on that side of the pig pen. And look, it never fails. By the way, it's always the cutie patootie boop boop be doop ones that are always like monstrous, as you could tell by her tweets. When you get her in a moment of privacy, she doesn't want to have anything to do with you. Like I think Ginny would like sign your stuff at Gen Con, give you a big smile. Oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. If you met her on the street and you ID'd her, she'd be like, "Get the bleep away from me." Like, no, away. You always saw this like back in the day, like Rosie O'Donnell. Do you remember like Rosie O'Donnell?
I remember that name.
I do remember that name. I can't place it though.
Well, I mean, you know, that's Trump always going after it, but she would always try to play that sort of like, oh, I'm just a happy, you know, Ellen DeGeneres too.
Oh yeah.
All these ones that do the dancing and the woo-hoo-hoo. They're always the most vindictive, mean people. And honestly, I'll give her due. She's a good YouTuber. Like I give her kudos. She's earned every sub that she has just because she knows the market. She knows there's a lot of folks out there who like her stuff.
Treats it like a job.
In the same respect, let's not call her an ambassador, Aiden. she's no better of an ambassador than I am. Okay, and at least I'm honest about what I am. I've never hidden the fact that I do get played. This is Breitbart. This ain't Mother Jones, but this is Breitbart. You know, by way of gaming. So, you know, take it for what it is. Don't build these people up. She is not a saint. She's not the worst person in the world either, obviously. Just, you know, but just take her for what she is. Craig Bragg? Do we know this guy? Of course we know who Craig Bragg is.
I read ahead just a little bit, and I see the word clown.
You gotta let that run. Let it run.
Me and Rogan, we found that, and we just, I don't know. I've probably watched it. That guy probably has like 20 million views. Me and Rogan are about 8,000.
Yes. Do it one more time, then I'll read it. I love that he's cracking up as he's
still trying to sing.
Yeah. I was never bullied for playing D&D. If this clown was bullied, it was for that mustache. Bullies perform a valuable public service. I'm of an opinion they do perform a service. Now, when it goes over the line and gets like really, you know, bad, you know, that's never good. But there's a difference between bullying and like the guy you know, the popular kid in school. Like if you've said something retarded or, you know, admitted, for instance, you played D&D in the 80s, he'd be like, dude, what the fuck? What's the matter with you? Are you gay or something?
It'd be like Flash in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who I believe is our friend from dinner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, Joe Manganiello.
Manganiello. Yes.
That's when we sent him the bill. We said put it on Seabass's tab.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would say societal bullying is good. Now, personal and vindictive bullying is bad, you know. And by the way, give Aiden a break. He's the guy, remember, he was going through a tough time. I even like shouted out his GoFundMe. So I have no hard feelings to Aiden. And like I said, just maybe he needs a little, you know, in the head. But I hope I demonstrated that Ginny D is not a great ambassador for anything other than her channel.
In regards to bullying, you're this, you know, what a smooth sea has never made a skilled sailor. There's all sorts of those little addeds out there, you know, winds and trees and strong roots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's all factual. Yeah. It all comes from someplace. You can't if you live your life with unmodified, absolutely modified, fake, artificial softness, you're going to be more than soft. And then when the wind blows, you're just going to go blowing away. Mm-hmm. You know, you need to have some resistance in your life growing up. It needs to be.
You need to be tested.
Yes.
I think bullying keeps you humble in a way. It keeps your self-esteem in check. Like runaway self-esteem is the worst thing that could ever happen to you. That's why parents who tell their kids that like they're the best of everything, you're doing them such a disservice. It's like you always these people that always like do stuff like when they talk about their childhood, it's usually like, you know, when they talk about like their dad, like, oh, I was so proud. I told my dad I did this, and he was like, is that all you did? You know, and it's like, fuck, I still can't get what I want, you know? And it's like, some of that is kind of cruel, but some of it is like, he's just implanting like motivation for you to keep doing better and better and better. You will literally live your whole life trying to like please, you know, like a parent who's not giving you 100%. Now, I always think there's a good balance, you know, give a little bit, but always give like a little criticism. Like my daughter, she'll send me like her art, you know, to look at, and I'll always point out, you know, the good I see in it. And if it's good, I'll honestly tell her like, this is good. But if there's something bad, I'll be like, honey, this does not look right to me.
Right.
I said,
right.
I just want you to think it over. Is it, you know, what you wanted, or is it something, am I, you know, revealing kind of like a flaw that maybe you didn't see? And she's always like very thankful. So, Patrick, again for 5.
Won some scratchers.
Scratchers.
Oh, he's spending, you know what he's spending? Some of Meemaw's birthday money.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Yeah, you got the card haul. I did get bullied for the hobby. I was a quote unquote Satanist for D&D, and a FAG. I believe those are called fags for being in theater group. All it made me do was want to gatekeep harder. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Usually, like if you want to live a normal life, you'll look at it kind of equally and be like, maybe they have a point. I'll try to keep it on the down low next time. Oh, well.
Jenny D, you have to be a pretty awful person to have all the mermaid cosplayers hate you immediately.
I know. How do you run afoul of the mermaid cosplay?
How do you do that? No, I mean, like think about it for a second. Mermaid cosplayers, freaking hate her. Boom.
What's your AC? Because I want to roll to hit that.
What kind of a person makes a bunch of people cosplay as mermaids hate you?
Just look at the pinned comment on my Ginny D video. You'll see the woman. She was like, oh my God, she was so mean. And I'm like, it was almost like when I read it, I don't know if I've ever been happier on this channel than when I read that. Because I was like, vindication. I knew it. I just couldn't prove it. You know, other than, of course, the tweets, you know, which were kind of focused, to be perfectly honest. Another $10. Do we have something new maybe for this, gentlemen?
We certainly do.
Our controvertible episode of Pigs in Space!
A bully has a plan until they get punched in the face. That's right, Mike Tyson. Thank you, Gear. Yep. Yeah, we're not advocating for violent bullying or, like I said, over the line bullying.
Have a nice fight, Mike.
Off. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
That's not even my favorite Mike Tyson clip. Not that we don't have any more, but like he was getting interviewed. He was talking about a play he was going to be doing maybe or something. And the guy sat him down. He was with his agent, his agent himself, and the guy that was interviewing him. And then it was all like lighthearted. And then the guy's like, you've made quite a comeback from your like rape. And he's like, you know what? You're a piece of shit. You come across
I know you mentioned that before.
You come across as a real nice guy, but you're not. You're just a real piece of shit. And he's like, come on, Mike. He's like, no, seriously.
These guys, I think these journalists are such retards. I think they think like, oh, I'm a member of the press. I can't be hit. And it's like, are you kidding me?
Right.
This is a guy who's, maybe not in Tyson's case back in the day, but a lot of these guys get into multiple car accidents every time they go into the ring. They have so many concussions going on. Who's to say he's not going to snap?
Oh, snap. The question on everybody's mind.
I did not get a Glock yet.
He has car repairs, right?
Yeah, my car crapped the bed on me, which tanked my bank account.
Yeah. We're still waiting. Don't worry. I'll be his Glock accountability buddy.
Until that point, anytime a leaf hits the house, I'll be up all night long.
There you go. Yeah, has not been sleeping well, so we are. I've told him the Glock will make him sleep a little bit better. So, all right. So a little bit of news here. Let's go into it. This is courtesy of good old Russ over at EN World. Sell the car by the gun. Yeah.
Okay. However, that is not all the Wizards of that there coast are doing. Oh, I'm not shocked by that news. What?
More name. They look so British, like Russ.
Good day, mate.
And Jessica. They look so British. She looks like such a British, like she'd be on like that Blackadder show or whatever.
We saw her talking to somebody else a handful of weeks back.
We did, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I gotta say,
it
she
was
looked
like a couple.
Yeah,
but they were like,
oh, the baking.
Yeah,
game, right. Yeah. I gotta say, she looked a little bit better there, but
maybe she ate some of that bacon.
That's right. Yeah, she's been playing and eating.
What are they up to? They're doing other things. Oh.
Really? Ooh.
Ooh. No.
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
How do you do?
Dark Sun.
I'm on the edge of my seat. I want to know what the hell's going on. I have no clue right now.
All right. So we all remember Dark Sun, the kind of post-apocalyptic sort of wasteland setting. Had a kind of a niche but very loyal following. In retrospect, a very cool setting. Very, very cool. I just never played it. I think I did end up getting like the box set a long time ago, and then it lost to the ages. Either given away or sold or something. Ugh. Wish I would have kept it. Look at this mofo. Look at this mofo.
Clear out of here!
Yeah. Drive by, waiting for my fajitas. Have a great show, you bunch of degens. We will try, amigo. Enjoy those fajitas.
Remember when someone called Rocky the Cajonis? He had to ask Paulie, what's a cajoni?
What's a cajoni?
What's a cajoni?
What's a cajoni?
What's a fajita?
I will be clear. They have not said the word Dark Sun. Okay. Or written the word Dark Sun. However, they have...
If I didn't know he was British, I'd say this guy is trying to do the worst British accent of all time. He is legit.
At least a Unearthed Arcana playtest document, which basically screams Dark Sun at you with every other word without actually saying the words Dark Sun. So we believe that's them strongly hinting at it.
Well, because word from Wizards last time I remember was they said it's, paraphrase very loosely, that it was far too problematic, what with all the slavery and so forth, and all the other... Did they have cannibal halflings, or is that everyone? I'm thinking of? No, I think it's Dark Sun has the cannibal halflings as well, and just a whole
cannibal
lot of
halflings.
A whole lot of...
If that doesn't say what a setting is, it's cannibal halflings.
I never knew that.
There you go.
I wish we'd have jumped into that a long time ago.
This guy thought that Eberron. Are you kidding? Eberron having cannibal halflings? Good Lord. Eberron is just so blah.
And who brought us that?
Eberron?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the guy who cheated on the do your own setting thing. Remember that in third edition? Hey, everybody, you could be the new author of a setting for D&D. No professionals. It's going to be all amateurs. And then a professional went ahead and did it anyway. Oh, thanks. Jeez. Should have known back then what Wizards of the Coast was all about. Keith Baker, I think that is. There's two Bakers. Rich Baker is the good baker.
Yes.
Keith Baker. I mean, I don't know what he... I don't know anything personally about him.
And there's also the Master Baker.
No, that's right. The Master Baker, yeah.
I'm not familiar with his work.
That's what I pay him for, guys. These art fags are going to ruin Aethys. Yeah, I was like, you know what it is? It's that old meme, the 300 meme. You there. May Wizards of the Coast re-release your setting, and then So Tag Planescape is saying to all the Dark Sun fans, Tag, you're it. Yeah, new Dark Sun. Everyone is gay, black, and female, and they live in a peaceful utopia. Yeah, why not? It's problematic. It's problematic, you know?
G'day, mate.
It's problematic.
So the halflings are not cannibals?
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
No, they're cannibals, but they only eat white people.
It makes sense.
That's how they'll do it. Patrick again for 5.
Birthday
Mr.
money.
Scratcher. That's right. How much do you want to bet all these degenerates are going to act all excited for Dark Sun when they work so hard to memory hole it? Yeah. I mean, look at the way Planescape turned out. The most shallow cash grab in history. Essentially bringing in Antifa as a faction. Antifa as a faction in Planescape.
You know what
Are you
they used to
kidding
call
me?
those? Terrorists.
Well, yeah. They're freedom fighters with these retards, yeah. Cal, for 2, let's go to Dork Sun's Cracker Barrel. Thank you, Toby. Oh, man. All right, we'll listen to him here. We'll listen to what Russ and Jessica.
I'm really glad that you have closed captioning for these goofballs.
They do it themselves.
They do. Hats off to them.
That's
something nice I'm going to say.
Wizards has not shown itself to be great at. So they were just going to quietly drop it and focus on things that would be less of a headache for them.
Well, what we have here is a playtest document, an Arcana, with 4 new subclasses.
Oh, okay.
So we've got the Circle of Preservation Druid, we've got the Gladiator Fighter, we've got the Defiled Sorcerer, and the Sorcerer King Patron Warlock, which are all Dark Sun things.
Yeah.
Right.
Very specifically Dark Sun things. They're just like really iconic Dark Sun things.
They're really, really, really Dark Sun things, if you know what I mean.
Is there a black person in here? Did you ever see that skit?
No.
This guy, he walks into a room, there's like a black chick in there and a white dude. And he goes, "Is that a black person in here?" And the lady's like, "What?" And he's literally looking for a black purse. But no one can understand him. That's what I feel like these guys are doing.
Yeah.
Like, I can't understand anything they're talking about.
What is he saying?
Instead of Dark Sun things, I keep thinking he's saying Dark Some things.
It would sound like that, yeah. We got some Dark Some things here.
Is there a black person in here?
What did you say? Osiris Zoran, 230410. He's got something.
Pay that man his money.
Mm-hmm.
He beat me, fan square.
Donation for the advancement of Double D's channel and the enlightenment and education of the liberal left. Why don't we just pay for a big walled up city to throw him in? We could do that too.
We picked 2, New York and California. Well, all of California.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, that's a kind of dystopia I can get down with. Thank you very much, Osiris. Much appreciated.
All of those things.
Yeah, even I, a self-confessed Dark Sun ignoramus, having only glanced briefly at it, I'm like, okay, yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
that does have a certain flavour to it.
Yes, you cannot present that list and not say, okay, that's Dark Sun.
That's Darksun.
And I suspect maybe Jess is feeling like not as clued in. It's basically the concept of Darksun is like magic has contributed to environmental degradation.
Sometimes my mom has to like take a vitamin and it's like a hard candy. And she'll put it in her mouth, but still try to have a conversation with you. And I'm like, Mom,
it's a disaster.
I tell you what, we can do something else for the next 10 minutes till that thing dissolves. How about we just watch the game?
Or I could just keep asking you, what? What did you say? Who did what?
I got the impression that Morris, he's obviously very British, but I kind of hear him talking like, does he also have an overbite and a lisp at the same time?
I guess he's what we call a twit.
Because he sounds like he has an overbite and a lisp, along with that heavy British accent. I could be wrong.
He looks like a little like the third, like there was Boromir, Faramir, and Retardamir, and like he's like Retardamir, like the youngest brother.
Remember on Saturday Night Live, they had those sisters that were singing.
Yeah, they have from the Finger Lakes, with the tiny hands. Yeah. That's him, yeah. Yeah, boy, he does. He looks like Faramir's Mongoloid brother.
Right. Quite massively. So.
Fuck you, Russ. I don't like you.
Vibes.
Kevin the plumber, I hope you're having a good time.
So.
Yes, I was going to say, this guy's probably like, holy shit.
This is the dumbest thing. I wish I went with Hungar to get fajitas.
Should have charged this guy double.
And also, it's like nearly... correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like we're nearing the end of the timeline of Earth, as it were. So it's like far future. And
I do like that about Darksun. And it's like, it is kind of, even though it's not Earth, it's like kind of sort of this kind of futuristic, like apocalypse. I like how the magic like has drained the land dry, like that sort of aspect. That's why it's kind of like a wasteland. That's a really cool conception, and they wouldn't be able to do it nowadays. Not only because, I mean, just nobody would be able to conceive of it.
It's getting really big and is going to destroy the planet, maybe?
Yeah, it's not Earth, but...
it's your
fancy word. Sort of like, so magic is fueled by drawing the life energy from the plants and animals around you and things like that.
Right.
You know.
Hello.
So
there's lots of deserts and things.
Druids have a hard time.
Does he cosplay as a pirate?
So D&D makes Mad Max.
I mean, that in itself does sound like an interesting concept for world building. So I see why they maybe want to revisit it. But from what I know of Darksun, they have a lot of... it's very much a product of its time.
I hate hearing stuff like that. Like they have something to apologize for. They have slavery. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh my God! Now for a word from Keith Richards, yeah.
Fair to say, and perhaps doesn't hold up in today's society.
He looks like he's a spokesman for Guinness.
Yeah, he's got the look.
No, but there's media that is very much a product of its time. Sometimes you have to look at it as that. But I see why you want to revisit it and take that core concept, that summary you just gave me about magic is corrupting and it's got these elements, because that's actually relevant in our world today about use of energy and
degradation. Exactly.
Environmental degradation.
So I can see why you'd want to take that element and
that's what that's what they'll do. They'll play up the whole eco thing about Darksun, and they'll turn it into like a climate change sounding board. Oh, you Darksun fans, you don't know what you're in for. This is going to be good.
Explore that in wealth.
This is going to be good.
Yeah.
And maybe there's parts of the setting that get left behind because you don't want to.
Get ready for some sermons in the rule book. Thinly disguised. Thinly disguised.
A quick look at these 4 subclasses. I made some helpful infographics summarizing each of them.
Oh, very.
I made some helpful infographics.
That's how busy I've been this morning. Look at this. How busy have I been? So this is the...
I'm a busy little bee. A busy little bee.
I give $1 to hear him say buzz buzz.
Circular Preservation Druid.
They're schemers.
So focused on conservation, protection, and restoration.
Schemers trying.
It's got new uses for its wild shape ability, which allows it to protect areas and also to buff allies. And generally focuses on healing, restorative, and protective spells.
Yay.
Okay. So let me get the gassers out there, guzzlers that guzzled up all the gasoline, destroy the environment. Now there's no wind, so the windmills won't work now.
Oh yeah, windmills. That'll be a big part. Yeah, magical windmills. It's so cool, bro. It's gonna be so cool. One other thing too, like I always hear this about like, oh, we just talk about gaming stuff, bro. It's all about gaming stuff. If I had to like break down the circle of preservation druid, if I had to go into a live stream, oh man, I'm going to talk about the circle of preservation druid, and then I'm going to talk about a feat from the new edition of D&D. I'd drive a nail gun right into my skull. Oh my god, I couldn't imagine talking about this like full time and like taking it seriously. I mean, it would be good of those videos like you fall asleep to. Like I fall asleep to videos about black holes. I mean, this is probably the next best thing. Cal, Greta visits Dark Sun to free the Gazans. Yeah. Oh, that's another one too. Yeah, they're going to be all kinds of stand-ins for real world shit. Oh man, this is going to be good. This is going to be better than Spelljammer and Planescape. Planescape was pretty good, like with the Antifa and some of the other bullshit. But this is going to be good. Don't buy this garbage. Chubby Funster has Shadow Sun. Oh, there you go. Yeah, absolutely. Support Chubby Funster's Shadow Sun, which I assume is, let's just say, heavily inspired by Dark Sun for Shadow Dark. Yeah, cool. There we go. Yeah, maybe we'll talk a little bit about Shadow Dark. I did a video recently, and maybe you can hear from these two, see what they're thinking of it.
Check this out.
5 memberships from.
You have nice manners for a thief and a liar.
He's not a liar. Thank you very much, Sean.
Thank you.
Does it every week.
Much appreciated.
Every week, the man just drops it, shares the bounty.
Hell yeah. Yep. Looks like some of you are enjoying the largesse of Sean. All right, let's go a little bit.
Nothing surprising there, really. But, it's the clues in the title there. I think you could have guessed most of that stuff.
Yeah.
Riveting.
The use of wild shape to do weird stuff that isn't about changing your shape does make me go, but it is what it is. Anyway.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It really is what it is,
Yeah. Okay, so we've got the gladiator. We've got the gladiator fighter, which was apparently.
Do you like movies about gladiators, Johnny?
Inspired by sort of video games. Fighting video games and stuff like that. So I'm thinking Mortal Kombat and things like that. So it's got finishing moves and counters and stuff like that.
I got it. He's got Jolly Rancher stuck to his teeth. That's why he's talking like
peanut
that.
butter on the roof of his
peanut
mouth.
butter, bit of honeys, right?
Well, he's British, so we know the teeth are rotting as we speak.
Like a hot piece of pizza and the mozzarella, like burn the roof.
Burn the roof.
Yeah. That's almost probably the wrong
roof
name.
Is on fire.
Like, one with Kratos or something. He's like this big chap with a huge
There is a
beard.
video game called God of War.
We'll do our best.
Okay, so that's probably the one.
Surely you can.
Probably inspired quite a lot by that. It's finishing moves, counters, brutality feature gives bonus effects.
I speak Dark Sun.
Yes.
So,
I speak Morris.
Yeah. I think that leans into the weapon mastery system as well with that brutality feature.
Yeah.
And also it uses charisma as a secondary ability because
this is what Condor wants me to talk about this full time. Did you guys see the did you get wind, I should say, of any of the Condor versus Patty stuff?
Yes, I watched it.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yes.
I have, if there's time and a desire, I have a more cut down edited version, and I found a cut of Condor from a ways back that's very much at odds with some of the stuff he was saying.
I noticed everything he said was a lie.
Well, everything he does say is a lie.
I give props to Patty, though. He handled that really, really well.
Patty was so... I could tell how frustrated he was getting. I was so glad he got a chance to clear his... to come on and kind of say his piece. Because
in the throwback video of Condor, of his life, remember the beginning of Three's Company when they're at the zoo walking around? It's like Jack, Jan... That's like Condor, his brother, and his wife.
Oh, here they comes. 10 more videos of they're still lying about me. I can't believe they're lying about me.
He called me and Rogan cocksuckers.
Yeah. Yep.
And I've done nothing but.
Yeah, you were nice to
I was on his.
motherfucker.
I posted on his video and complimented him.
Yeah.
Oh, you're better
And then
than I am.
And then he called me a cocksucker. Cork soaker.
Cork soaker. Common J for 5. The irony is that when they say something is of its time, they themselves are a product of modern times that won't age well at all. Well said, Common J.
Okay.
And I agree. I agree. There you go. If Morris was a Dick Tracy character, he'd be cleft palate.
Good one.
Gladiator is kind of a showman as well.
Tracy dead.
I like that concept. I do like a fighter.
It was thank God the movie Revolution was made, because everybody would think that was Al Pacino's worst performance. But whoa, boy, if you've never seen the movie Revolution about the U.S. Revolution with Al Pacino as a patriot, you are in for a treat. Go back and watch that. It is. I think I said on X, it is the worst performance by an actor who's in his prime. There's always bad performances by actors as they get older, and they're just, phoning it in for a paycheck. But this guy was in his prime. It was right after Scarface. Ooh, it was bad. Yeah, at least Condor didn't call you guys jive turkeys.
And I do like a high charisma character. This
Wow.
is intriguing to me.
Well, there's a Gladiator in A5E as well, if you want to use that one.
Oh, I know. I'm aware of that.
Yeah, she's aware. She's aware of
Say hello to my little flip-flop.
Yeah.
The next one is the Defiled Sorcerer.
Oh,
So-
love that.
Yeah, so life energy
long
is
is
defined as hit dice. And the Defiled Sorcerer can siphon off life energy from not only themselves, use their own hit dice, but
I got to admit, I'm just listening to his voice. I don't know what he's saying.
I don't even know either. He could read me the phone book at this point.
apparently at higher levels can siphon off another creature's hit dice. And then you can expend those hit dice in order to basically enhance your spells.
I just every time he talks, I just think to myself,
nice.
dude, fucking.
I'm
Swallow the
at the
candy.
moment
Yes.
currently
Swallow
looking
the
very
candy.
carefully at
Elocution.
using hit dice a bit more, because it's like
Not execution.
Well, it's kind of like a sort of more long-term hit points, isn't it? It's a more, yeah.
He's sort of a long-term hit points. All right, enough on that.
We're evil.
I actually have another one of those if there's
Watch
a desire.
This guy's like a recovering throat cancer survivor,
No.
and he couldn't talk. And this
He is
him,
not.
and
He
here
is
we are
not.
bashing him.
Russ is a cocksucker. He took over after Eric Noah's board, and he's like a lefty lunatic too. And he's like a jerk. Like I never liked the guy even before that was pronounced. He's just a retard. I do not like Russ Morris. $5 for Spin, our friend over on Rumble. Do you think Morris and PJ secretly want to bang Jessica? I don't know. Crazy stuff going on over there across the pond. Secretly. Morris, a face for radio and a voice for ASL.
I like that one.
Yeah. All right. Sounded clear when I had Bell's palsy. Jeez. All right, give me 1 second here, Crazy Mouse. I just need a little. Oh, okay, no, you know what? I think it's here. Okay, you're good. You can have it. All right, so let's listen to this story. Do you think it's real? And I don't know. John Wayne's greatest performance. Oh, The Shootist. Oh, The Shootist is one of my favorite movies. Ron Howard and Lauren Bacall, right? As Ron Howard's mother. Yep. Great movie.
DM forces my character to go through a breeding factory.
Well, I have an idea who this is about.
Now, I think these are this is a TikToker, and I did, just to give him credits, it's Real Sir Knox. There you go. If you're on TikTok, there you go. There's a lot of these stories. I think basically all he does is he just combs from RPG horror stories on Reddit, which is the same thing Crit Crab does, and some of these others who do it. But I just, a couple of these were kind of amusing.
Oh my, I'm no stranger to D&D. I have been playing at my local game shop with various DMs and parties for about 6 years now. But about a year ago, I unknowingly walked into what can only be described as the most unhinged fever dream of a campaign I've ever experienced. Our DM pitched the campaign as a dark, morally complex exploration of a dystopian fantasy world. Cool, I thought. Something gritty, something Game of Thronesy. I rolled up a half-elf rogue, and session 1 hit the ground running.
Now I'm going to assume the person, like the person that's talking here, so to speak, is a female.
After we did our intros in the tavern and everything, we were accosted by a band of hobgoblins and their regular goblin slaves. We were captured by an evil hobgoblin empire and sent to a labor camp. During the second session, my character, Lyria, I am a woman in real life and was in the campaign as well, was pulled aside by the guards for special processing.
My ears would be perked up right there. Let's just go on the assumption this is true. Special processing. Okay. All right.
Turns out, special processing meant I was being sent to a breeding factory.
A hobgoblin breeding factory. Thoughts, Rogan?
I don't even know how to touch this.
Okay.
What's again? I don't hold on to something sometimes by choice. But what's the gentleman who is so comfortable in his nudity? He put out a whole video about him being photographed and him and his
Super Geek Mike.
Yes, this sounds like a Super Geek Mike kind of situation right here.
That's right. Yeah, this could be Super Geek Mike's wife. Only if that were the case, she would enjoy this. I think.
A factory. That they were hobgoblins.
Yeah. I want full-on trolls here.
I want some
Our prisoners were forced to produce the next generation of alpha goblins to build an empire that will last 1,000 years. DM then leaned in, smirked at me, and whispered in my ear, "Lyria's unique half-elf DNA makes her a prime specimen to spread her legs and breed."
I like the voice inflection when he's doing the DM. I gotta say,
I like it.
If it isn't true, I almost don't want to know. If it is true, I love it.
He then showed me an AI-generated picture of an alpha goblin that supposedly took the best aspects of humans and elves to create a master race. He then described the factory in excruciating detail. There were assembly lines, genetic analysis devices, gas chambers for specimens deemed unfit, and rows of prisoners. And those
So I don't know, if you're thinking about this kind of stuff as a DM, boy, I don't know. That's a little off-putting to be thinking in that much detail.
You should be off-putting.
Yeah.
Remember that one? Because you're fat.
Off-putting. Should be off-putting.
Listening to that guy talk, it reminded me of the lineup from The Usual Suspects with Benicio del Toro reading.
Yeah.
Those two talking would be like, what?
Hey, what?
Huh?
It's a good movie.
It was a good movie.
It does kind of sound like the lost plot of Deathstalker 4, yeah.
Team Fit were taken to a special room by a group of breeder hobgoblins in which they would have their way with human, elf, and half-elf women. He would describe in the most graphic detail how they would gangbang her. This was the most animated he got the whole campaign, and he kept describing it as the sexy side of D&D.
Doesn't sound very sexy to me.
It doesn't.
Which really grossed me out. I tried to object in character, but DM shut me down with the classic your character wouldn't be able to resist excuse, and said she was charmed by enough spells to make her enjoy it. So she's basically just a sack of holes for the goblins to use.
Sack of holes.
I've heard of a sack of cats, but I've never heard of a sack of holes.
If I ever open up a donut shop, that's what I'm going to call like a bag of like 12 of those donut holes.
Sack of holes.
Sack of holes.
Does it come in a box? It comes in a sack.
Ew. And then he had the audacity to pull out a chart labeled breeding success percentages.
Excuse me, DM. What's a vagina? It's a box of penis comes in.
Hey, forgot to give yourself the rim shot there.
And had me roll dice to determine my fertility.
Ooh.
A nat 1 meant I died instantly from the gangbang. And nat 20 means I became the breeding male for their empire.
So a 1, she dies. A 20, she's like a professional breeder. Okay.
I bet you she's wishing for that 1.
He then said,
I think I'm wishing for that 1 right now.
As long as you don't roll a nat 1, you can still go on quests while pregnant. I then got up and noped out of the session. The barbarian player followed me, muttering something about needing ear bleach, while the DM kept yelling about how this is crucial to the story, and that you can come back for revenge if you want. I'm not afraid to kill off some hobgoblin breeders. And it's a dark world, what did you expect? But no. Maybe for some people, but not for me. I just hope anyone who jumps into that show knows what they are getting into. Oh my. You did the right thing in walking away.
I believe the story. I believe it.
It was probably embellished a little bit, but it makes a good story. Patrick for 2. And this is what they think our games are like, yeah. It's like you'd be more apt to find that in like a 5e game these days, or any of its offshoots. You know, maybe Shadow Dark accepted. What do we say, chat? Was it true? Was it false? Has a DM ever done that to you? Have you ever been? I remember when I was a lot less mature. I remember I had Gavin Morgan, our friend, one of his early characters. Not even in Birth. This predates Birthright. I had him captured by goblins, and I said, well, you know what? You killed a lot of them. They're going to want their revenge on you, and it's going to be slow. So he just kind of, I'll give him credit. He knew it was coming, and he just said, all right. I am very ashamed of myself, but yeah.
It took one for the team.
I was 23 years old, 24 years old. You know, we were both, a little retarded. Mercurius, given a membership. Oh, my God.
Thank you.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much. I tell you what, give him something. He been around. Another one. Zo Yin gets that one. Johnny on the spot.
Yeah, I think this one's real.
I think there was truth to it. I think there are DMs out there that think like that, and they're probably like there were like in our times. And just imagine how it is now, when everybody's brain is just so twisted with like the hub and all that stuff. There's probably it's probably not very pretty out there. I thought you were 23. Yeah, I was a long time ago. Oh yeah. Seeing Mike in his campaign where he has women players that eagerly seek to breed with jacked orc warriors. We know this kind of campaign can be very real. Yeah. I was going to say that we should hook up that DM with Super Geek Mike's. Who knows? Maybe Mike was the DM there. Yeah, maybe he was.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Super Geek Mike's photographer really attractive?
Yeah, she was. Oh, now you're just bringing back painful memories of him posing in the desert. Oh,
I've never felt more free.
A little bit of modesty
The hills have
goes-
thighs. The hills have pies. That was some of our chat. That
Oh
day.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
A little bit of modesty goes a long way.
A little bit of regular news. We all know Ilhan Omar, rep from Minnesota. This is the one who supposedly married her brother, maybe. Just in. She had negative net worth. They have to disclose this when you're in Congress. When she was first elected in 2019, her latest financial disclosure, 6 years later, shows that she's worth $30 million, perhaps.
She must hold a lot of bake sales.
Yeah, good work if you can get it. There it is. Thanks to Est Crew LLC and Rose Lake Capital. Yeah. She could have multi-millions in her bank account. These are the same people that cry against capitalism all the time, too. Disgusting people. Oh, we all remember Sophie?
Yeah.
Right? We love Sophie.
Ugh.
Yeah. There she is. Well, we have a minister. There's at least one true Scotsman out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, you might have seen the news coming out of Scotland. The wee girl, the warrior princess, they're calling her. The patriot princess, a wee girl, 14-year-old, who's defending her sister who's been molested by some immigrant. And people say, what shocking scenes, a young slip of a girl with a hatchet in one hand and a knife in the other, telling this immigrant, don't touch her. She's only 12. She was defending her sister, but everybody's losing their minds over it.
Probably use a few of those captions here, but I think we get the general gist of it, right?
And people are saying to me, will you condemn this, Reverend? No, I certainly will not. I will condemn the police. I will condemn the local government. I will condemn the government in Westminster for flooding our areas with undocumented single males who are raping and stealing and murdering all across this land. Not all of them. I'm sure there's some good people. But the abuse that our people have had to suffer, is it any wonder that young people now, young girls, have to fend for themselves? And I'll tell you what's disgraceful, apart from the government and the police doing nothing. What's disgraceful is the men of this country, the men of Britain, sitting idly by and doing nothing while their young women are being molested and raped. No wonder this young warrior princess had to take matters into her own hand. No wonder this young girl, terrified and frightened that her younger sister, who's only 12, maybe molested or raped or murdered. So she took a hatchet and she took a knife and she chased off the offender. And people tell me, will you condemn it? No, I will not. And I'll tell you another thing, any fine that young girl gets, I'll pay it. And when she gets out of prison because she's been grabbed, the immigrant perpetrator, oh no problem with him. But she has been charged by the police. Well, I'll tell you, whatever happens to her, I'll pay her fine and she goes to jail, she goes out of jail, she's got a job here. It's okay supporting people and putting the memes on and thinking it's wonderful, but we have to be there to support these people. But let me tell you, men of Britain, if there was ever a clear example of a poster girl for the coming revolution, the fight back, the defence, not the attack, the defence of our people, it is that warrior princess from Dundee in Scotland. She represents all of us, Scottish, English, Irish and Wales. She is one of our blood, she's one of our young females of our clan, of our tribe, of our people. And we must take heed, men of Britain. Our young girls should not be in the streets like that. Of course they shouldn't. My goodness, I'm a father, I'm a grandfather. They shouldn't be on the streets. But we men should be on the streets so our girls don't have to. Men, stand up. We now have a poster, just like the left have a Che Guevara. We now have a poster far better. The warrior princess of Albion, of Great Britain. A wee Scottish girl, part of the tribe. Oh, may God bless her, may God guide her, and may God keep his hand upon her. Amen.
It's time to join the resistance. Stand together in unity. Become a knight of this ancient order. Together, we are stronger.
Yeah.
Click the link below and Join the Knights Templar Order today.
I didn't even see that last part. Love it, though. Yeah, there she is. The warrior queen of Dundee. The warrior queen of Scotland.
It's just amazing. It's just amazing.
Yep.
You know, there's this, you know, so much shit has been going on. Their governments, even our governments, are buckling underneath this poison that's coming to America. And this girl right here stands up, you know,
defending her sister.
You know, and for her, it was completely selfless. There was no desire for her to have any kudos or anything like that. She was just doing the right thing.
Yep.
You know,
this is remember, these are the stats. England, Wales from 8,500 to 68,000.
Fuck.
Look at all those poor immigrant women and children. Oh. And I want to remind you, too, a lot of these folks that are coming over come from Pakistan. A lot come from India. Generally speaking, I don't think the Indians, because that's been going on for a while because they were part of the empire. They don't cause as much trouble as the Pakistanis over there. Here's the map. I've shown it before. All these lefties, they love to joke about, oh, Appalachia, man, that's where they marry their cousins. There's a map. Consanguineous marriages to first cousins. If you're yellow, you're good. The lighter the color, the better you are. Gee, I wonder what religion occupies all that colored region there. And there we go. What country has the highest percentage? What is the darkest country there?
Is that Pakistan?
Yep. 70%. 7 out of every 10 men over there marry their first cousins. What do you think happens after a couple of generations?
It's not good.
This is not, by the way, this isn't like humor. This is for real. Like when England is dealing with these people, you are probably literally dealing with 90 IQ men who have the desires of regular men. That's hence the rape statistics. So I better never hear a joke about how Appalachia is just full of cousin marriers. When 7 out of every 10, this isn't done by some polling company with an axe to grind. This is just the way it's done in that part of the world. That's why it's a gross, terrible religion. Ugh, awful.
It's a Muslim. It's a Muslim push to breed out the rest of the world.
Yeah. Well, what else do you do when you have a 90 IQ?
Yeah.
You can't think your way out of anything. They put you over there with a bunch of white women essentially, and go get some of that. Like that one in the video. Show me the knife. Show me the. Remember he was saying that. Show me the knife. Show me the knife. So there you go. Pakistan. Just always remember that whenever you hear the name Pakistan in the news. 7 out of every 10 marriages over there are to first cousins.
Hi, Lauren.
Ooh, yes. How you doing, Lauren? Well, $10. Give them something to start with.
Oh, we got you something.
Yeah.
They're schemers. Schemers trying to control their little worlds.
Mm-hmm. Wife's been asking what I've been doing Wednesday night for the whole summer.
Busted.
She just walked in. Busted. Lauren, let your man be free. Hi, Lauren. Yep.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren. If we were all in the same room, we'd welcome you as one of ours. It's more than a few thousand years of breeding with first cousins. And yeah, going back to what, the 700s? Well, let me ask you this. Name one substantial, I've asked this before too. Name one substantial innovation in technology, the sciences, the arts, the humanities that came from a Muslim country in the last 400 or 500 years. Can you name one significant invention that came there?
The diaper for the goat.
Yes, the chastity belt for the goat.
Yes, that's a real thing.
That was it, yeah. Yep.
There was a handful of years back. There was on the news that a gentleman running a market, he was murdered because he wasn't putting diapers on the goats, because not concealing the diapers, the goat's genitalia was provoking young men. So they killed the guy.
It's like, oh, that's got to be a joke, haha, right? No, it's real. it's real. They will never let you down, the Islamic world. So yeah, it's detestable. And at a certain point in Great Britain, if you have nothing else going on, I would just be like, all right, fucking, I will patrol the grounds from these Morlocks. They really are Morlocks. A lot of these folks. I understand not all of them, but my God, those rape stats, they don't lie. Okay, this does not lie.
I tell you what, if you're above ground, if you're above board, if you're an immigrant, welcome. If you're doing it right, if you're illegal, the world's gone really pretty crazy. And if you're one of the quote unquote good illegal aliens, you're better off just trying to become a legitimate, just go the legal route, because all the violence and all the ignorance and all the yuckiness that's happening, you don't have, you're just going to be sucked away once more rules are applied to get, to force and hammer down on the illegal immigrants. It's just the way it is.
Yep.
If you're a legal immigrant, good, God bless you. Welcome to America.
Yep.
If you're not, I have no, I'm a very compassionate person, more so than a lot of people I know. But in any more of these days, when it comes to that right there, I don't have it. I have very little compassion about that.
Yeah.
It's just too shitty in the world right now, in America specifically, but across the world, no, there's no room for it.
Yep.
Do you think some of our compassion in that area comes because we have daughters?
Oh God, yeah.
I could be.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if you got
now granddaughters in my case,
and if you got if this was a whole panel of our core group, and Gavin was here, and Stern, and Pew Pew, Stern has a child, but it's a boy. So I don't, and Gavin and Pew Pew don't have kids. Their viewpoints just could be different with stuff.
Well, I know Zolt's wouldn't be different from ours. He would be, even though he doesn't have kids. Yeah, I think he would agree 100%. In fact, I know, because we've talked about it. Gavin, who knows? You're right. Some people just don't care because they're kind of in there.
I just remember a conversation I had with a old coworker of mine that used to hang out with us every once in a while, named Deb. She liked the same music that Rogue and I listened to, so we had a lot in common. I just remember a conversation one time we were talking about like if someone molested my young daughter, I'd said, I would go to jail gladly and I would kill that guy. And Deb was just so like, what? No. And I'm like, oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
And it just made me think she doesn't have a kid. She doesn't have a daughter. She's not a mother.
Just do the Gary Ploshke thing, at the airport. The guy who molested his son, just wait at the payphone, and then just turn around and pop the guy who did it. And you know what? He didn't end up serving a lot of time. Because I think basically it was like a wink from the jury, like, well done. The good illegals. Yep.
I do agree. I understand and agree with what you're saying, though, Crazy Mouth. There is a certain perspective, I think there's a certain perspective. Like I have two boys and I have two sons and I have two daughters, and I love them all equally and as intensely. But there's certain angles, perspectives that I see things regarding my sons versus my daughter that are different.
Yeah. Yep.
It's weird. Like, I love them all equally, but man, there are days I have favorites.
Naturally, yeah.
Or weeks.
They're loved. That's all you need to know. They're all loved. It's just somebody's got to be first, right?
Sometimes the one that's in first is in last. You never know.
Yeah, it can change. Yeah, it can shift.
It's like the AP top 20.
Yeah. The competition is always ongoing.
Yeah. Lord Mattias, like the Hurricanes had a great week. Notre Dame didn't.
Yeah. Crafty Matt.
Crafty Matt.
Crafty Matt. Yeah, that was Crafty Matt. Yeah, he's definitely probably still stinging from that.
He's seeing that catch over and over and over again in his dreams.
Ouch. All right.
That was a sports ball reference for all of you.
Sports ball?
Yep. It's almost football season here, folks. We can't help it. There's going to be a few references.
There's game tomorrow, but there were some college games this last weekend.
By the way, here, hold on one second. I'm going to make sure I need control here for a moment. Oh, there we go. All right. Just wanted to remind you, you guys probably saw the commercial coming in. Take a look at Husk. This is published by Chris Miller, Mad Scribe, Stanley Raymond Barnes. Desolate apocalyptic world ravaged by giant wasps, relentless storms. Humanity clings to survival. You know, if you're a fan of like Cyber Frog, you know, from Ethan Van Sciver, stuff like this. This guy made a whole video game. Granted, it's niche, but looks kind of cool. And as you can tell, it was made with love. Chris did it, so you know the layout is top notch. There you go. Don't want to show too much here, but yeah, check it out. As always, I have Chris's just his basic store linked in the description of the live stream. So check it out if you will. Husk, everybody. Giant insects could be good for a one-shot or convention game if you're looking to kind of beef up that. Yeah. Give her a look-see. See if it's for you. All right. I've got another story, a la like the breeding one, same guy, and I have another video from Russ, or I have the lunacy montage. What do you want to see next, chat?
Lunacy.
Lunacy. All right. Gonna guess they're probably on board with that too. Yeah, the murder the Kobanizer, the murder hornets. Here we go. Okay. The Loon Tunes. All right, so we're gonna lead off. This is the worst Karen I think I've ever seen. I mean, this chick is woo.
You're an unethical piece of shit.
Oh, yeah?
He kills dogs because he has to have his bred dogs.
Me?
Yes! You bought those dogs, didn't you?
No.
You didn't adopt them. You didn't save their lives. You don't care about them. You don't care about anyone but
Dude,
yourself.
you are crazy, lady.
Get away from me then. Get away from me.
You walked up to me.
Go away from me. This guy won't leave me alone. Help me. Help me. This guy won't leave me alone. And he is saying that I said something racist when I absolutely did not.
You did.
Please help me. I did not say anything to this guy.
Who are
Please
you
get
talking
away from
to?
me. Help me, please. Please get this guy away from me.
What's the movie where the girl started to like beat herself because she wanted to blame like her boyfriend or husband, like that, like those kind of vibes? Holy shit!
There was a movie. I don't know if you're referencing that, where Marky Mark punched his own chest and blamed it on the dad when he poked him in the chest.
Yes, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, I was conflating two different things.
Dude,
go away.
you need medication, lady.
You need to get away from me.
Go that way. Go that way.
No, you go.
You want to attack me?
Go.
If you touch me, I will knock you out. You attack me, I have a right to defend myself.
Okay, let's do this, buddy. Get away from me now. This guy is harassing me.
I have lots of film, lady.
I did not say anything racist at all.
Go away from me, lady.
Go away from me. Go away. Go away. I'm trying to get by, and this guy won't let me by.
Go by.
I'm trying to get by.
Go by. I have I have everything you said before. I have it all on video, lady.
I have it all on video too.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
The thing is, I have a neighbor kind of like this, and so I could see her doing it. That's why I think this is legit. Plus, they start running into people.
You need to go away. I let you by. Go.
Go away too. You need to adopt, don't shop. Look at this guy. Look at his bred dogs. Look at what an unethical piece of shit this guy
That's
is.
his mom.
He has to have bred dogs because he has a small penis. He has no freaking...
Isn't this lady amazing?
No integrity.
You are mentally ill. You are mentally ill, lady.
And no fucking ethics at all whatsoever.
You are mentally ill.
A Trump supporter.
You are mentally ill.
Where's I?
You are mentally ill.
Supporter.
Wow.
Where's Ice?
Easy.
Let me call Ice.
Yeah,
right now.
I'm done with you. Have fun in your psycho ward. Go take your medication today. This is amazing.
Yes. Please put that on the internet.
I am.
Please do.
I am.
Remember when Ramsey's dogs ate him?
Yes.
Like, I wish her dogs or whoever's dogs those are just ate her.
Yeah. I've never pulled for pit bulls before, but I'll make an exception here.
Just animals. Please please support your local animal shelters.
This is amazing.
Don't shop.
This is amazing.
Yes, it is.
I always see these Karen videos, and I never thought I'd get a good one myself.
Thank you so much for letting me support animals.
She
Thank
dropped
you
something.
for letting me say that it is unethical to buy
Watch
animals.
out, crazy Karen coming. I know, this lady's freaking crazy. Thank you. She just screamed at some dude randomly, then me, then called me racist because I was saying...
Do not put words in my mouth.
This lady's freaking nuts, man. Watch out for her. She's freaking...
Pants on fire.
He is a liar. He is a liar. He is calling me racist for no reason.
No, you called me racist. Dude, that other guy, I have it all on film. The other guy saw it too. Look how you're behaving. You're not a little child. Act like an adult, lady.
That voice carries. doesn't
You are
it?
literally crazy.
What do you want to be when you grow up? A PA system.
That's a hell of a part to echo like that. Holy cow.
Wow. It is unethical to breed dogs. It is unethical to breed dogs. Adopt, don't shop. For every dog you buy,
They go bitch at your mom and your dad. They bred a dog.
for every dog you buy, a shelter dog.
Thank you, Ryan. Semen retention.
You're crazy.
For every dog you buy, a shelter dog dies.
The glove don't fit. You must acquit.
Hey, Overkill Joe, no thank you.
Oh, fix her. Rogan can fix her. I saw that.
Look, he killed two.
Oh my God! They killed
Rogan.
Hey, Kimberly. I wanted to point out that, yes, I do think that you abuse children. And I think that you are a horrible person. I hope children run from you
The
because
lighting on his bathrobe makes it look like that's his hand pinching his own nipple.
I see it. I see it, yeah.
I see it. I can't not see it anymore.
No, I can't not see it, yeah.
you're such a disgusting piece of Trump.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, I caught one. Let me get my camera right here. See me reel it up.
See, I can believe that was real because every week we demonstrate how crazy women are getting in the West.
Woo, it must be a big one.
What kind of fish do you think she's got?
Lake Erie perch.
Catfish.
My word, would you look at the bend of that pole? My gosh, oh, there. Whew, that's a nice one right there. Let me bring him on in here. That's that right there. Is one of those trash fish that I'm telling you about.
That was the Beaker from the Muppets
It
wearing a
does look
suit.
like Beaker.
It's Beaker wearing a suit. What has she got against Beaker?
Woo, he's a lovely little feller. Hang on a second. You know, fishing is such good stress relief, and I found that this right here is a good stress relief for sure. Look at that sucker wiggle.
And shaking
Here,
baby.
let's see if we can fix that. Oh my gosh. Woo. Oh.
Hey, honey, of all the things that you could be known of throughout the rest of your life, this is permanent. The internet is permanent. You're going to be known for wiggling a doll of
Hey,
Beaker.
remember when Granny did this?
Yeah, it's like your grandmother is. It's like, God.
Get that wiggle out of him. Seemed to have calmed it down. Whew, wait, catch of the day.
He looks great.
My word. I bet that like I kind of hooked him in the ear there. I wonder if that will have a miracle healing. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Anyway, it's a great stress relief.
tried to be funny there. I got to work on that timing a little, sister.
A couple hundred years from now, when these videos go around and young people will ask their teachers, did they really let crazy people loose all the time? Well, yes, they did. That's why we have the utopia we have now. We had to kill them all.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Sometimes I think Thanos wasn't too far off.
Yeah. I agree. Thanos is right.
As much as I hated COVID, I mean, everybody over 80 pretty much just was gone.
Leaf dots made quite well, as you can see. Just tap the link down below and go get you one of these damn it dolls.
I always find it really funny when a rando on the internet tells me that I'm fat and ugly and that no man could ever want me because, hello? I mean, do you perchance have eyes? Because if so, you should open them.
Plus, you have shitty tattoos. Shut up, lady.
Yeah, it's a big gal. A little bit of a big gal.
She's a big girl. Yeah.
Sorry, there's love for some.
Not obese, but that's a big gal. That's a big gal. Freaking alligator. We need giant new loony bin.
We do.
Wide angle lens.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not doing you any favors there.
At least she ain't wearing a ballot box.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least.
I was going to say,
there's my one. Mom, you'd be proud. There's my one good thing.
Have you seen the video of the girl? Like, she's in the window with like a group of guys, and she's like, okay, I'm looking for somebody to go on ski trips with and have fun with and all that kind of stuff. And like, I think the point was like, one or several of the guys were supposed to say like, okay, I'd like to take you up on that. Like, nobody did it. I'll have to find the clip, but it's one of those ones where she was just kind of looking for like a friend probably to pay for stuff, but I still felt bad for the chick because she was like so embarrassed. Like none of the guys like took the bait.
Yeah, well, it's good for all the guys then.
Yeah, I mean, they saved themselves a couple grand, and it's not like she was a real looker. So maybe that's why I felt more sorry for her. Patrick Demo for 2. Yeah, there's no way we can't see you. Yes, you block out the sun and all that. Yeah, this is the anti-American eagle.
Looks like she got hit in the head because she's got like her eyebrow right there's got a notch in it or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Poor girl.
Aaron, maybe Lane Bryant did did a commercial like this. I can never remember that store. Like Mrs. D would always say like, oh my God, back when she was like pregnant or, all that stuff. And she'd be like, I'm going to have to start shopping at Lane Bryant, the fat lady store.
Yeah. The tight brown t-shirt it's not your color, lady.
She's got very round boobs. Like they look like soccer balls.
Those things are going to be at her waist. And I mean, they practically are.
She'll have an augmentation surgery because eventually they'll hurt her back.
No,
so those aren't going to be there forever.
A woman like that, they don't do that because that's what men want.
Yeah, that's why I've never been a front of the house guy, so to speak. Lame giant. All right. Enough making fun of the fatty. Hey, I'm old and ugly.
This video is for the reasonable white man who has not spoken out yet.
Ballot box.
It's time.
Yep.
It's the time.
Especially if you wear a uniform.
What kind of a uniform?
Yeah, I know.
McDonald's uniform?
What's up with that?
Orc breeders?
Yeah. My sons wear uniforms when they work at the Wegmans.
Now, I believe her shirt... Oh, yeah. Oh, those are... This woman is crazy.
Hakuna.
Yeah.
Hakuna Matata.
Like Hakuna Matata? Is that what we're saying here?
I remember when Smokey Robinson didn't know what Hanukkah was? Happy Chanukah, everybody.
That's fun.
That's something I would have done back in the day.
I don't know what Chanukah is, but I wish you a good one. I blame his manager.
Yeah.
Like you didn't prep him or teach him what he was reading. You know? I don't know.
Yeah, somebody took the fall for that.
There's so many of us.
that have trauma around those of you who wear the uniform. I just watched a video of...
Like this is like a hostage video. You know what I mean? Like
Blink
she's
if you're in trouble.
Yeah, like blink.
I don't even think she's blinking at
Yeah,
all.
yeah. The problem is, she doesn't know the code. Like she's not blinking at all. You're supposed to do Morse code, honey.
the building in the West Bank burning, and you could hear a man being attacked by Israeli soldiers. He was screaming. I myself have been terrorized by the police.
Is that a fact? Do tell. I don't think she will. But.
PTSD is all fun and games too. Like people joke about it and they'll, say they have it when they don't. But real PTSD, I have complex PTSD. And my nervous system doesn't know the difference.
That's why I can't work.
Between my doorbell ringing and my life being in imminent danger.
Don't order DoorDash.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I bet you she also has time blindness and
generational trauma. No, she can't claim that. She's white. She'd know enough to know that. Time blindness. Oh my lord.
Well, you can afford the
my
tattoos.
body releases cortisol.
You should have not got the
both ways.
tattoos and went and got a therapist.
And we are bringing up an entire generation of kids that feel that way because they're being in class. And so many people in the Middle East that do not deserve what our moms doing.
If you think about it, this is just another version of what Matt Mercer was doing last week. I mean,
yes.
The only thing missing is the shawl and the bad haircut.
Yes.
And what our money is funding.
Money's funny.
And it's not until you guys speak up that we will see change. White men only listen to white men.
Well, that's
you are the only people who can hold each other accountable.
Is there a black person here?
Any black person will do.
I'm walking out of the women's locker room. I use the women's locker room when I go to.
Did I start the show again? Did I hear that correctly?
This gets under your skin like it gets under mine, right?
No, he walked out of the woman's locker room at Planet Fitness. Yep. As you can tell, this is a Droony tune.
Vera DeMilo.
Vera DeMilo.
To the gym, obviously. And this woman just looks at me as I'm walking out, and she gives me a really dirty look. So I give her a dirty look back. I'm literally because I was just I've gotten to a point in my transness that I kind of don't take disrespect from other people, from other women. And then the manager is hovering over me, and she's standing there for a second. I'm like, oh my God, what is she about to say?
Word police is stepping in here. You person, you're not allowed to use the word anymore ever for the rest of the year. You use all the likes you can. Stop using the word like. Start talking like an intelligent man.
But like we said, we have daughters. Would you want our daughters being a member of this Planet Fitness when this goofball is in there?
Oh, hell no.
With his stuffs, swaying in the breeze, so to speak.
Unbelievable.
And she looks at me and she's like, women have been complaining that you've been using that there's been a male in the female locker room. And I was literally damn, I literally do nothing and this happens.
I'm such a victim. Oh man.
So I grabbed my AK.
Yeah. That's the way it works now. In some ways, I mean, I guess I don't want it to. It's like a silver lining. I mean, I guess you're guaranteeing that reasonable people are going to continue to stay in charge of this country until we self-correct, because pretty much now every normal woman in that locker room is like, fuck, I'm not voting for anybody who's for this. And one side is very clearly for this. One side wants
Another
this.
thing is now look at it from a business point of view.
Mm-hmm.
So don't go to that Planet Fitness because they let dudes in the women's locker room.
Yeah. Well, they're notorious for it. Yeah, I should have said that, by the way. This is from Shell Shock, as a lot of this stuff is. So support him on X. Give him a follow. Yeah. Planet Fitness is extremely into this kind of stuff. Like even though like as a corporation, now the individual gyms, you know, as they say, shit rolls downhill. So the manager of this gym has to deal with all the women coming to them and saying like, there's a dude in there. I don't want to get undressed in front of a dude. So they have to deal with it, and they probably don't like it any better than anybody else. But at like the higher ups at Planet Fitness, they love this kind of stuff.
And I feel like
don't join Planet Fitness is what I'm trying to say.
Go to Average Joe's gym.
Yeah.
From Dodgeball.
Yeah.
I couldn't picture those guys putting up with this.
No.
There are probably many Average Joe gyms across the country. Yeah, just find a better one than these guys.
I don't understand that like I can't go into the men's room because I am not seen as a man in there. Like they will try to do things to me like either sexually or aggressively, and
I don't know about that.
Well, like maybe you should like start like dressing like a man, like and like not going into some places like that you're like not wanted to go into, like.
Yeah. That always happens, you know. Trans people go into men's room and they immediately get attacked by other men.
Hey, and you know what's unfortunate? Because I really liked the movie and the character, but I just see Chavez right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Lou
going for
Diamond
that Lou
Phillips?
Diamond Phillips look.
Yeah. No, you're right. Definitely does.
that's just the reality. So I don't get it. I really don't get it.
I don't get
He was raised, didn't have a father, was raised by an aunt. Not a grandmother, by an aunt.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
White bitch that has said something about slap your mama, the seasoning. Y'all are always inserting yourself in places where no one fucking wants y'all raggedy musty
cheeks, yeah.
Get stuff on your
milk
cheeks.
face looking asses, bitch. We don't fucking want you around us. Stop giving us your opinion about shit that we got going on, okay? We don't want you around us. We don't give a fuck about your opinion. We don't give a fuck about what you do. You are unseasoned, unfiltered, and uncultured.
Hey, panther tits.
Bitch, you're paid.
Calm down.
Paw print on the boobie. Yeah, that's.
Well, honey bunny, I'm rubber, you're glue.
Yeah. Woman who makes good decisions.
Go somewhere. Jump off of a fucking cliff. Eradicate you guys selves.
Eradicate you guys selves. Well said.
Nobody likes you. Nobody wants to be the fuck around you. White fatigue is so fucking real.
Oh, you have no idea. Oh, that's. Oh no.
Yeah. I'll remember that the next time a fight breaks out at McDonald's or something.
Bitch, we are tired of you guys. You white people give one thing to society, and that's hate.
Science.
We pay our taxes.
Yeah.
we pay our
freedom.
taxes.
Hatred. You guys have taught everybody else how not to like you or anything that you represent.
As
Okay?
she just told people to jump off a cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That is why everything that's cultured bothers y'all. Unseasoned, unfiltered, milk-made, pasty, mayonnaise-filled asses.
It sounds like a fetish lady.
Yeah. Thinking hard on that one.
I don't want mayonnaise in my ass.
It is the year 2025, bitch. We are coming full throttle, ho, and we're stamping on your necks, and we're telling you, we don't give a fuck about your fucking.
Last I saw, we were stomping on your necks. I don't know. Up in Minnesota.
As they say, scoreboard.
Scoreboard, bitch.
Fuck up and tell a black person to their fucking face how the fuck you feel about them in our culture, ho. And I guarantee you, bitch, you will end up on a fucking shirt probably.
Meanwhile, you have 5 kids from 6 different daddies.
Yes.
You know, and you're on the dole. You're getting paid all this kind of money that's getting taken away from you, and you're angry about it.
Yep.
Get a job. Pay your taxes.
Yep, there we go. Yep, there's the stats. Yep. It's okay. Another weekend in Chicago.
Stop letting the internet put a battery in your motherfucking back hole. Cause now, how's your social media doing? You had the audacity to go out to get online and say that shit. Like, bitch, what? With your face in the fucking camera. With your face in the fucking camera.
Say it again. Say it again, lady.
It's just societal
Where
degradation.
was her face?
It was in the camera?
The problem is not so much her. Like back in the day, we would have just looked at her like, oh my God, there's a mentally ill woman. Like, but now we've just fallen in love with like this culture, and it's like, you'll even hear like white women like, ooh, I'm going to put a little black woman affectation on the end of my my sentence. I want to be like the sisters. Is this what you want to be like? I mean, with all due respect, these ones that are like, have just, gone down the rabbit hole as far as this whole culture goes.
Do better, ho. Do fucking better. Because we are here to tell you motherfuckers. We are coming. We stepping on your necks. We right here at your fucking front door, bitch. Say it to our fucking faces. Fuck the internet, ho.
We are saying it to your faces. Like, everybody's sick of you. Not all of you, of course, but everybody who's just embraced this whole culture. It's like everybody's just done with it, man. Stop this.
Say it to our fucking faces. Bitch, you were in the store. I'm pretty sure a black person was around you. I dare you. Go back in there again and say it to a black person's face. Don't buy it. Ooh, what the fuck is this? Whatever the fuck you said, ho. Do it again in front of a black person. I guarantee you. The pressure will be applied and you will never say it again. I guarantee. I promise you that.
She's bragging about how irrationally violent
right.
black people are. Is that really what you're doing here? Because it sounds like that's exactly what you're saying. Do it around us and we've got a hair trigger. We'll throw on you. Okay, what does that actually say, though? What do you? This isn't the own that you think it is, Shamiqua.
Y'all have a battery in your back that's going to be removed soon.
You keep saying that. Is that a thing? Battery in the back?
Apparently it's something.
I don't have the spoons for it right
now. all I know is I don't want mayonnaise up my butt.
Yeah.
I am so here for it. I hope you have the life that my God has planned for you, bitch.
Who's your God?
Yeah, you too.
I got an M. Night Shyamalan twist.
I'm going to say...
That was only part one.
Oh my gosh. Wait, where'd her hair go?
Yeah. I don't know.
Is this the same one?
Her wig got repoed.
Yeah. The extensions got repoed, yeah. She still got the cheek things in, though. You're going to love this take. Do you remember the floods in San Antonio, that area? Those poor girls at that camp? All those poor young girls who died? Yeah. Let's see what our new friend here has to say.
Because y'all scary as fuck, and I don't give a damn. Them little girls, them people died because of racism, not politics. Boom, I said it. I don't give a fuck. And am I sad? No. Nope. Because more YT people will have to DIE in order for motherfuckers to what? CARE. I said what the fuck I said. I don't give a fuck, and minds are here with me. We voted the correct way. You reap what the fuck you sow. Just the night before the flash flood happened, y'all were okay with motherfuckers being stripped away from their motherfucking families and never seeing them again. People being deported. Y'all were okay.
Yes, illegal people being deported. Something that happens in every country in the world. So because we are now enforcing our laws, 30 young girls deserve to die? Is this what we want?
This person's a piece of shit.
Yeah, is this what we want? Ooh, Osiris Zoran, $10.
I love knowledge. Hey, Double D!
Clear-cut case of AA fragility and projection. Some white people created a white-only town in, that's right, Arkansas, and they got upset. I saw that. Hey, there's at Gen Con, there's people of color only lounges. I think we're at a point now we can start to give it back and say, okay, we're done feeling guilty. The young generation, say what you want about Gen Z, they ain't perfect, but they're just done with it. Like they tried to make us buy into it, Gen X, and in some respects we did. Millennials, for some reason, really bought into it. A lot of them. But I think Gen Z is just like, fuck off. Especially the men. If she was a horse, You could attach the reins to her cheeks. Oh yeah, there you go. Always looking at the bright side. Hey, spin. Thank you very much.
Okay with that. Be okay with not finding Sarah Lou. Be okay with not finding Billy. Be okay with never seeing them again. Keep that same energy because I'm here for it.
I'm here for
it. I am so here for it. Because I've been reading the comments and the shit y'all be saying. Y'all didn't give a fuck when it was brown people.
Your God is so happy for you. God is so proud of you.
Yeah. Brown people here illegally being put on a plane, being sent back to their home country is the same as girls drowning. Gotcha. There you go. Perfect spokesperson for the left. The thing is, you think she's crazy. I think if you took a poll of all right. That's right. If you took a poll of all the Democrats right now, a surprising number would be nodding their head like, yeah, she's speaking truth.
Oh God, I'd like to think that's not true, but I don't think
that
you're wrong. I don't
you
think
fucking
you're wrong
know
at
it's
all.
true. Yeah. Does North Texas Con have a color lounge? Yeah. I don't know. If Matt's still here, he can tell you maybe. No, there's plenty that do it. We got to start one.
We sorry that it's white people now, but that's going to happen. This is going to be a repetitive cycle going to happen over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until y'all get tired. Racism cost y'all more than y'all thought. Racism wrote what's that line? Racism wrote a check that your ass couldn't cash.
I think that was Mark Twain, right?
I don't think it was quoted quite like that though.
Racism wrote a check that your ass can't cash.
Yeah.
That was Voltaire, I think. It was Voltaire.
Kurt Vonnegut from
yeah.
Racism wrote a check that your
back
ass
to
couldn't
school
cash.
with Rodney.
And guess who's paying for it? Okay.
She'll be on next week's show.
Yeah.
Please come on.
All right. Engage with the chat for a moment. I must go to the bathroom.
Someone mentioned earlier there was almost 200 people here, but only 60 likes. Can we smash that like?
Oh, absolutely.
Button? Yeah.
Please do. Please do that.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Like and subscribe. Kevin the Plumber, if you're still here, thank you.
Hey,
That got a chuckle from the other room.
Yeah.
Water closet.
The water. So I'm leaving last Friday. Our session quite late, and I was up at 4:00 in the morning. What time was that? It was 1:30ish Friday, and I'm trying my best to stay awake on the way home. And I get 4 blocks from my house, turn on to make a right on this road, and then boom, the lights are behind me. I get pulled over by a cop.
Really?
He comes up to me. I'm trying to.
When this happened?
Last Friday night after I left here.
Oh, geez.
And I'm digging through my wife's car trying to find the insurance information and stuff like that. I got my license out. The cop was really, really decent. It's like, you're kind of going in and out of the lines there a little bit there. Are you okay? So, yeah, I apologize. I've been up since 4:00 this morning. I am exhausted right now. And he's like, oh, okay, well, I give him my license. I'm like, I'm fishing for this. I go, oh, you keep finding it. I'll be right back. And he leaves. I'm like, oh, the handful of minutes he comes back. I finally find the information. I hand it to him. He's like, how much you have to drink tonight? I'm like, sir, I drank nothing at all. I'm just really tired. And he's like, oh, okay. Kind of leans in a little bit. It's like, hands me a license. Like, tell you what, you just drive carefully, go straight home.
See? Yeah. That's what happens when you take comply.
Well, I didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance to pull my white. He was white though, so I can't pull white privilege. I didn't get a chance to do my generation. Well, he's kind of my age, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I didn't get. Well, I'm not Indian, so I'm not that. Yeah. I didn't get. There's a lot of chances I didn't get. But no, the cop was really awesome. I was pooped out, but no issue. I didn't get dragged out. I didn't get my nose broke again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's amazing how that works.
Yep. Funny what happens when you comply. Yeah, Ginger Harmony, you were kind of smitten with her. Everybody's smitten with Harmony.
She's cool.
Yeah. Wait 1 second. Could be 100. Yeah. What did I do? I responded to something that Jake wrote on X. So that always gets. I always loved poking him a little bit. It's of course his pedo post with the poll that everybody already knows about. Yeah. Yep. Hi Jake, how you doing? How's your lovely girlfriend who rails other guys for money? Do you still drive her to her appointments? Does that happen? God, what a cock. All right.
Cock is pretty good.
I'm sure he partakes. I'm sure he licks it off. Comes in for cleanup. Doc, good to see you. All right, do we... I probably should have had you guys... all right, so we can do Condor. We can do a Condor recap. We can do another D&D horror story. Or we can do another Morris video from across the pond. Condor, Morris, or another D&D horror story.
Wow.
Clear out of here!
Back home, full of delicious fajitas.
What's a cajone?
Boy, it's 2 and 2 here. Maybe we can do both.
Condor, horror.
It's both. So let's do both.
Yeah, we can do
because we'll do both.
Our DM used D&D to get revenge on his ex. I was part of this D&D group that met weekly at our DM's apartment. He was a decent DM until his breakup. His girlfriend dumped him, and instead of taking time to process it, he decided our next session would be therapeutic for him. We had no idea what we were in for. The session started...
Okay, so I know this is probably true because this happened to us way back in the day. I'll elaborate after we're done.
Started normal enough, but soon we noticed the main villain of the campaign, a manipulative, backstabbing sorceress, had the same name as his ex.
Very subtle.
Okay, weird coincidence, right? Wrong. He described her in a painful detail. Her appearance, her mannerisms, even her betrayals, which were eerily similar to what he'd been ranting about post-breakup. Then it got worse. The entire session was us hunting her down, but not in a heroic way. The DM made us roleplay these long, uncomfortable interrogation scenes where we had to expose her lies.
Could you imagine how uncomfortable this would be? Oh.
Good night, Chris.
Oh, yeah. Good night, Chris.
Yep. See you later, Chris. Thanks again, man. Remember Husk, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
And make her confess. He'd paused the game to monologue as the villain, crying and begging us to stop, only to laugh and say, "Ha ha ha, that's what she gets." At one point, he made my character, a lawful good paladin, execute her in front of a crowd. When I refused, he said my character would be cursed for disobeying fate. I had to roll for it, and he fudged the numbers so I'd fail. My paladin was stripped of his powers, and the DM described the execution in graphic detail, smirking the whole time. We were all horrified. One player walked out mid-session, another tried to call him out, but the DM just shouted, "It's my game! If you don't like it, leave!" We did, all of us. We didn't even finish the campaign. We just packed up and left. The next day, he sent us all long, rambling emails about how we didn't understand his pain, and how the session was odd. None of us have spoken to him since, and honestly, I don't think I ever will.
There you go.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Well, Moloch, $5. This doesn't seem like a healthy way to get over a breakup. No, it doesn't. But we, like I said, we went through a very, very similar. Yeah, no problem, Chris. Yeah, guys, check out Husk. I turned my first ex-wife into a sea hag shrug. Greg Gillespie wrote via art. He put his ex-wife in Barrow Maze. He had a artist do a cheeky, I would say probably altered rendition of his wife. That is the one that I famously said as I was running it. I'm like, boy, this barmaid looks busted.
Yes.
And then I remember I asked Greg live, I'm like, what's going on with this barmaid artwork? He's like, oh yeah, that's my ex-wife. Like, I think he, like I said, he had the artist do a number on her. Yes. Thank you, Mac. Yeah. Sea hag. All right, so take care, Spin. Sold, yeah. Hyperborea is great. Shadow Dark, yeah. I think we're enjoying it. You're like a second wife with my credit card. Seriously, get paid to influence product.
More,
if you
please.
like it. Very judicious about that. I don't want to wear out my welcome. So,
well, Double D, I was thinking many years ago, we had one of your older friends joined us for a while.
That's what I was thinking of.
Okay, all right. It was a kind of a escape from New York or escape from California, whatever game, and it went sideways.
So my buddy Chris, it was like 2011, 2012. He'd come back to our hometown. This is like one of my childhood friends. He's one of the ones that we used to game with a little bit. Brilliant guy, doctor. He's unfortunately passed on. But he was just notoriously lazy and he was always like a little goofy, but he was always a pretty good guy. Like there was like probably 2 years where he was probably my best friend. Cause I would just go over, we just go hang out in his room. We're probably like mid 80s, 85, 86, that era. So he comes back to, our hometown. Cool. From the big city, lived in New York. He'd just been divorced. Okay. Went through a bunch of stuff in New York. And he's like, hey, I know you're the DM. Do you mind if I run a one shot? Sure. Absolutely. I was even probably telling these guys, oh, you're going to love it. He's not very organized, but he's good. He's like, oh, I want to do an Escape from New York game. Okay. And then he tells me the rules he wants to use. Yeah, we're going to use those behind enemy lines rules, which is like an 80s Cold War game. I'm like, okay. Day of game, he shows up and he says, hey, I didn't really read these rules. Can you look it over and help me? We're talking like 15 minutes before we're supposed to start. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like reading them and I'm like, well, we'll just wing it. It's a role playing game, push comes to shove. You can just use percentage dice. So as he's describing this Escape from New York game, we start getting wind because we had heard something about his life in New York,
right?
His ex-wife and all that. And by God, it was just like that story. He's putting her in and he's doing things I think he had maybe a stand-in character for himself. And he wanted us to run through it like a maze, right?
Yeah.
We were supposed to, I don't know, help her, bang her. So I don't know. I don't know what it was.
Yeah,
it was weird.
I forget the character, the woman's name, but I remember distinctly.
It was Anne.
We're socializing a little bit, and he goes. So you guys want to sleep with her? I'm like, we're all like, well, huh?
Oh, thank God for your memory.
What? You guys want to sleep with her? This is out of the blue. No,
not at all.
NPC.
I saw his wife in real life in shorts, and she had more hair on her leg back then than I did.
Boy.
Yeah, his ex-wife. So, needless to say, it was a complete debacle. People weren't interested, and he essentially had almost like a mini breakdown, I think, afterward. Kind of towards the end of the session, which only lasted maybe 2 hours or something, before it just became incomprehensible. And then I just remember we were watching TV and he was just in the back, on his haunches, just trying to process stuff. Just yeah. All I remember is Gavin Morgan. He was reading Gavin Morgan, the Riot Act.
Right. It was about using a luck token or something like that to do something.
Yeah.
Which we're all familiar with the various versions of that.
Yeah. Well, I think that was during the game, and then after
yes. Okay.
he was just not screaming and ranting, but he was very forcefully telling Gavin Morgan how that we had failed him. And I just remember Gavin Morgan is like, Double D, you're gonna want to be in here, Double D. So I go in, I'm like, what's going on? And he was just like, you guys failed, blah, blah, blah. I can't believe it. I'm just like, Chris, you didn't, I'm like, you weren't even prepared. I'm like, this was a little weird. I was just trying to be nice and don't worry about it. I'm like, it's okay. We all have bad days, but oh my God. So that was probably one of the weirdest things I've ever experienced at the table. There were some things at Gen Con, and Rogan and I have told some of those stories before. We've faced some pretty weird stuff at Gen Con, but in my own house, that was probably the weirdest thing But like I said, we made up fast after that. And he was a very nice guy. And, unfortunately he died a few years later. So rest in peace. Rest in peace, Chris. He's the one that gave me a lot of his stuff, and he would always eat while he was reading back in the day. So, like, I could crack open a book that he gave me like 20 years ago, and there'd be a piece of food in there from like 20 years ago, like a part of a cracker or sandwich or something. Me and Gavin Morgan would always chuckle at that. All right, so you guys wanted that story. That was a nice, easy one. All right, here you go.
Welcome to the Condor DM Show, Episode 6. I'm going to spend a little bit here on the opening talking to a guy known as Patio Cakes on X.
Hello.
All right, there you are, Patty. I think I can hear you. Say hi, dude.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I hear you.
Right, so he establishes.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, my friend.
He can hear him.
I'm going to give you the floor right away. You know the deal. You've known it for a week, so it's not like you're unaware of what's going on.
So for streaming, let me just explain some of you people who are kind of Luddites. If you can hear each other here and nobody's like screwing with anything, like you should be good. Like things generally don't change on their own. Like you'd have to like do something. Obviously Condor's not doing anything. And even though Patty wanted to like do a dual stream, I don't think he was changing anything here. So I think Condor could hear him this whole time.
Make your case, dude. I want to make sure I don't cut you off or do anything like that. Just go ahead.
All right. Well, I thank you for that. I do want to say, here we are. It was a throwaway comment that was made back in May. I do want to defend the record that you said that I called you an alcoholic. That's not what I said. Arguably, what I said was considerably worse. All
right. So he wasn't able to. I don't think he said, but he said it later on the stream that we all did. So here's what he actually called Condor, and it is a lot worse.
I don't deal with this Condor DM guy. I feel really bad for him. He's had a rough life, and I don't want to try to start shit with him, but it really from the looks of it, he looks like he has fetal alcohol syndrome.
But that's okay. As far as whether or not I was burying you, that's not a fair assumption whatsoever. I think out of an entire hour and a half stream that was dealing with my own personal stuff.
I'm not going to try to cut you off here, but your connection's either bad or my connection's really bad. But you're cutting in notes. I'm going to ask the audience. Huh? Is Patty cutting in and out for you?
That was his one and only viewer.
Their Black Rose. I just want to know.
Okay, how about this? Is that better?
Even if you didn't say the alcohol shit or the boom, you were talking shit. That's my point. And it's dude, you said earlier, the only way you do that is if someone does something extreme. You set the standard, not me. Now you don't have to. I don't force anybody. You could talk shit about anybody you want in any way, damn well you please, right? But if you set your own standard, like many old school guys that are hypocrites do, then break it. Me calling you out and saying that's wrong, it's like you should just be like, yeah, you want to know what? Regardless to exactly what I said, I did talk shit about you, and I did say I wouldn't do that to people unless they crossed a major fucking line.
He's so into this like stuff. I think I said it in the after stream thing. He has such a feminine view of these things.
Yes.
It's like dudes talk shit, don't they?
Yes.
I mean, men just talk shit about each other. Like, well, why am I able to accept like what Jake does to me? Like, whatever, he does his thing and I do mine. It doesn't fucking matter, dude.
As a grown man, you should have said, "Okay, you're right, man.
It's okay."
Look, you're right. I said that earlier, and then I did talk shit. It doesn't matter what I said. You're right. I did talk shit about you. That did happen, and I just said I don't do that.
Yeah, Patty's facial expressions are pretty funny. Null Spectre 77 5 memberships. He's got something coming.
I'm Johnny Bench. No runs, no drips, no errors.
Boobies.
Like how many guys
Thank
in the
you
old
very
school
much, Null. Much appreciated, brother.
will say that? Hey, I'm a nice guy. I don't criticize anybody in the game they play, and then like half an hour later on their fucking stream, they're criticizing some guy in the game he plays. I'm like, dude, and it's so many of them that do it that I'm like looking at you going, if you're the decent guy that you say you are, where's the fucking evidence? Because when it gets to test time, You fail.
You have failed me. You lied. You lied about me.
That picture right there, that stoppage of time. Patty looks like he's in the principal's office getting yelled at for something that he did.
Yeah. Yeah. But he doesn't give a fuck. She's just like, just come on. Be done with it. Patrick again for 5. I love how he supposedly could hear him.
Couldn't
hear him.
Sounded out.
Yeah, Mousecock is here. His spirit lives on. But can still respond to everything he said. Yeah. Next level, bereft of a functioning intelligence. Well, he has fetal alcohol syndrome. What do you want? Thank you, Patrick.
And you fail with me. Don't you think I have enough people coming at me? I don't know you. I don't cry.
Here comes the martyr syndrome. This is like your mother back in the 70s. Like, I'm so put upon.
But he gives him the floor. Stephen gives Patty the floor
for 5 seconds.
For 5 seconds, and Patty's he's trying to clarify something he said. Patty goes on and saying, "Look, well, arguably what I said was worse," and boom, he did. Condor did exactly everything he said he wouldn't do. And that's all we hear is this whiny bitch.
When does Patty get to speak? Yeah, he does eventually, but obviously Condor wanted to speak first. And it's like, if you want to do that, you should have just said, hey, I'm going to say a few things here and then you can respond. Don't do this charade where you're, I can't hear you. Because obviously Patty can hear him. Patty can hear him.
Which is weird because if you look at his microphone, it's not even on his, it's like out onto the side. Right?
Yeah, he may have another mic going. Maybe he's just using those because I do that too sometimes. I just use them as cans, not mic. Doc for 2. Condor reminds me of an Amish guy with Tourette's. Yeah.
You
reminds me of
I got shitloads of guys with thousands of followers on here that talk shit about me all the time and use me as content. You know that.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces
of shit.
Yeah.
You know that. I'm not making that up. People say, we never talk about this Steven guy. Yet every goddamn day I hear lies about me from your friends.
He's complete guilt by association now. Ryan for 2. Condor pulled a Kanye. I'm going to let you finish. Yeah. I'll let you finish, Taylor, as soon as I...
Right? The same guys you defended when it came to Ryan, same guys that treated me like shit, reported me. I wouldn't even mention names, lied about me. I had to call them out.
I think he's going to mention names here pretty soon.
Them to stop lying for a little while. Then they tell the same lie. Then I got to call them out and they shut up again. And I hope they haven't continued to lie since, but I've had to call them out several times on bullshit, bull-faced lies. Now, your friends, some of them, have done this to me for 4 straight goddamn years. I mean, weekly content at a certain point on streams all the time. And sometimes Diversity Dragons, he'll do 3 or 4 weeks on me.
Stop giving us stuff to do.
Guilty as charged.
Hey, Crazy Mouse.
It's entertaining.
Crazy Mouse, what did he call us?
Cucksuckers.
Cucksuckers. Come on. Oh. I won't interrupt you. Yeah. I won't name names. Exactly, Mike Davison. But I'm going to prove what a stinking hypocrite I am.
Now, you know this because you watch the goddamn content where he's talking shit. And you don't think that's not character assassination? Oh, it's a joke. I'll make a joke out of you. What do you think you're doing to Scott Garibay? It's complete character assassination.
We love Scott.
We love Scott. We love him.
We want Scott on our show.
To do another awards show memory, keep Scott's name out your mouth.
And then I have to be looked at like I'm an idiot when I'm not.
That's arguable.
Where's the old press X for doubt?
I don't know about that one.
This guy lives in a house with no mirrors.
Right? And and if he has any fucking talent, why not stop talking shit there, Diversity and Dragons, about people and do something entertaining. Of course, I could get the fucking crowd on my side and draw a big following by talking shit about people that people don't like in a popular way. We talk about Matt Mercer, Scott Garibay. I could do that weekly and start building a following.
It's so funny when you realize Condor can hear every word as he's trying to say. We'll see you.
Right? Go back to Diversity and Dragon when he started on here. He went a few months trying to draw a following of just talking about games.
Made sure to highlight that one. Poor Patty. He was afterward. He was just so.
I wish Patty was in our chat right now.
Yeah, he made up for it by hopping on. Him and OGGM did a great job. Cheese sock for 5. That is 5, isn't it? My eyesight that bad? Yeah. He got wise to us, criticizing his fudge-covered door. The book bag is hiding it. Ooh, I didn't realize that. The strategically placed book bag.
Knapsack.
Very clever of you, Condor. Double dimension. Take a drink, cocksuckers. Says Ryan. Hey, how's the... hey, Ryan, you... I know you were going to look into it. You going to make Con on the Cob? I do have my game out there on Con on the Cob, so... if you are going to go...
In October, correct?
Yeah, early October. Patrick for 2. For Dose, you need a real character to have it Minecrafted. Ooh. Ooh. Spicy there, Patrick. Thank you very much. Ryan, too many mentions. Alcohol poisoning imminent.
And he couldn't. When he started attacking Scott, he got to pick up on his followers. And it became something forever.
That's right. Riding that wave.
You're the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Clark.
Yeah. Stop giving me content. It's not that hard.
If he's got called on to a show for talent, diversity, and dragons, and they said, dude, we want you here because you have a big following, so that says you have talent, dude. No, like what they would not know is he's only there because of cheap attacks on some guy.
It's like going on a date, like with somebody who just broke up with someone recently,
Yes.
and then they just start going in on their ex to their date, and the date's like, what the fuck? Patty is that date right now.
Patty got rebounded.
Yeah. He just has to listen to this litany of rage that Condor has for me.
Right, and you put him on the big show, he's flopping a fucking
Sanders. Wasn't that the name on 90210?
Steve Sanders.
There was Brandon Walsh.
Yeah.
And Dylan McCain. Not positive of the last name. Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was like David Silver. And then there was Steve Sanders.
Was that Brian Austin Green?
Yeah, it was David Silver. And then Ian Ziering or whatever, how you pronounce it, was Steve Sanders.
Maybe it was Sanders instead of Saunders. Maybe the one letter different. That's funny. DB for 5. Book bag covers now because I told him to clean his door frame. Looks like he opens the door with the crack of his ass.
That's one talented ass.
I said, here's the difference between me and diversity and dragons. My following comes here because they like what I have to say.
You have no following, dude. You
There was
have
that
none.
And I don't use other people to get a hit. I don't have a single person following me because they agree with everything I say or because I attack people. That's it. I mean, I really don't. Like, I respond. People always accuse me of attacking people.
Tetris or something right now. Yeah. Look right there, he's sleeping.
Yeah. He was just explaining how frustrating this was for him.
I believe it.
I don't. It is weird to have players.
All right, so listen to this cut. This is a super cut from earlier. He's talking about how I don't have to do that. You know, I just talk about gaming. I'm a good guy. Listen closely here. We'll let this run through too, so hold any chats.
In real life that will check out some of my YouTube stuff, and they're shocked. In their minds, I'm a down-to-earth, really cool guy who's easy to get along with and very entertaining, fun, have a good sense of humor. They're absolutely shocked when they see just how fucking bitter I am on the computer. Online, I am just, I guess, not that social, right? Like, I am not part of any social group, and usually it's because I'm a bit of a prick online.
In his own words. That's Condor in his own words. So if you're just a guy, I just talk about gaming. I don't have to do what Diversity and Dragons does. He attacks people. I never attack people.
My life is petunias.
Yeah. God, this guy.
I really don't. I reply. Even Harmony. I mean, she talked shit about me and then said a whole bunch of things about the type of DM that I was.
She never did.
So I said, okay, well,
Never
you're talking
happened.
about DMs like me, and you said some personal things on X about me that I've ignored.
I'll give you
respond. All I told her in
the
the video that I responded to her with was, I said, baby, in the week where I was doing videos about the bro OSR, and I kept calling everybody in the bro OSR
Can you
baby.
hear me?
So
Like,
as
can
a
you hear me
joke,
at all?
I didn't go to extreme
Even?
name calling, but I said, yeah, another baby, right?
Even.
And then I said, I think she has these opinions about me or the DMs like me because she does.
It's like I think we all know people who trample over other people in conversations like this.
Yeah.
But I've never seen it like this bad. You know, I mean, I'm used to a little bit of it, but this is like on a whole new level. Like this is just whoa. $2. Oh, hey, Ironcaster. Good to see you. Condor. This is called content. It pays. Yes, it does. It's entertainment. We are all dancing monkeys. Condor. Some of us almost literally, like you are, like a shambling monkey. But to put it like that, yeah. We put on the grease paint and we entertain people. And if we're entertaining enough, they'll throw a few shekels in the bucket. That's all this is. The thing is, we could have squashed this beef long ago. You didn't want to have anything to do with it. You didn't want to have one thing to do with it. And now I'm almost glad you didn't. Because I can farm your fat ass until the cows come home.
Double D, there's absolutely nothing that you could say honestly to him, any conversation you could have in regards to mending a fence or fixing an attitude or anything like that. Because like people who are delusional, it's not reality based whatsoever. It'll morph into something else. It'll always change and transition into something else. It can never be fixed. That's what he wants.
He wants to be like the perpetual victim.
Yes.
Like it's very feminine. Like I said, you'll hear, God rest her soul, even, Mama D, she would, growing up, you'd have to hear like, oh, I'm so tired. So it's like, just, dudes should not do this. Dudes should not do this. I'll confirm everything with, oh, okay, cool. Yep. Good to hear.
Doesn't have much experience in the hobby. She wasn't there in the old school. She doesn't know. She's heard about some asshole DMs and doesn't know the whole story. I think it's obvious someone who lacks knowledge.
I don't know if you can hear me.
I was there, and that's what it's an opinion. You can disagree. I don't mind that, Patty. We're adults here. We can all
no
disagree.
Interest in this conversation
That's not true.
I don't mind. If you come across the video and disagree, it's fine. No, but you can go ahead and respond, dude.
That proved he heard him the whole time.
Yes. Yeah.
That was proof right there. He heard him the whole time. It wasn't just some random like, gee, I don't know if you're there. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, go ahead and say something. He was responding because Patty was he probably sensed Patty was probably ready to hang up on him. So that's the kind of guy Steven Saunders is.
Can you hear me?
Watch him pretend now.
Can you hear me yet? Hello? Can you hear me? No? All right. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, seems like there's a
I can hear you now. Yeah, sorry. No, I can hear you.
All right, so it seems like there's still a delay, but your audience can still hear me on time, so I think it's all on your end. You said that you'd give me 10 minutes. I'm not sure if you were going to give me 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm just going to take a moment to go ahead and just talk.
Oh, there you are.
Now, what I will say is that, no, Condor, I don't know anything about you, man. All I ever see are clips that you were right. My friends played of you. You opened up this stream saying that this is going to be a conversation about you and I, and we weren't going to be talking about other people. But you threw a couple of my friends into the mix. If this is just between you and I, and we're trying to end.
Take care, Ryan. Thank you, brother.
The vicious cycle. Say what you want about Diversity and Dragons. For sure, he definitely plays your stuff. That's the only reason why I know you exist, by the way.
And the only reason I know you exist, Condor, is because you went out of your way to take a shot at me. See
how that works?
Yeah. This is called payback.
Hey, pipe down over there, you cocksucker.
That's just mean.
And as far as the harmony stuff goes, I can't, I won't abide by that. I won't believe that because harmony doesn't talk smack to anybody or about anybody. What I will say is that
he's nodding. Condor's nodding reflexively, like, I know. I was just going after her.
In the week that I've been following you and watching your videos and your streams, you've made a big stink about a throwaway comment that I made in response to one of my chatters. I'm really sorry that has made you upset. This thing that you've let consume your week. It was a Thursday for me 3 months ago.
Best line. I told Patty on Saturday, I'm like, that's the mic drop moment. You should have just been like, boom, patio cakes out.
I never called you an alcoholic. As a matter of fact, I went and grabbed the clip for me to play for you, but given the internet issues that we're having right now, I don't think it's going to work for me to play it for you. But in the clip, I didn't call you an alcoholic. I said,
I'll say this back.
He won't even let him figure out like what he called him. I'm just gonna talk over you.
About your friends. I only bring up names when I think I have the right to respond to them. It's like I'm not bringing up a certain name because I want you to assist me on attacking the guy, and I know you don't agree.
Why would he think that anyway? Like you're gonna charm the pants off of him, and like all of a sudden he's gonna be like, yeah, let's get that double D guy.
Condor's right, man.
Condor, you're right. I showed up in your on your stream, and all of a sudden your 18 charisma just took hold.
He rolled a natural 20 on me.
Mm-hmm.
Agree with my views. I get that, and that should be clear to him, even if he watches this, that you don't agree with what I say.
What planet do you live on? You fetal alcohol retard.
Right. But it's you don't agree with my views. It seems like your connection's a little better now, but it's like I get that you don't agree with my views about that.
It's a little better now that I want to listen to you.
But it's like he's done this shit with me for years, and you got to understand. I went for periods of time without ever talking about
other creators.
I got really mad, just like I kept warning him.
He's hearing him now. I think this is where Patty's just like, okay, that's it.
I'm gonna finally respond, dude.
I'm done.
Like he just kept doing it, and I said, okay, I can be really mean. I can make a video about you. I can make fun of your voice, and I can keep doing it like a seed in people's heads and get you to defend. And he did. I got him to defend the voice thing, which I was actually just trolling him a bit, but it's just because he hears a line about me.
Condor, nobody fucking cares.
Oh, he dropped the mic hard on that one.
Yep. Boom. He came out for the encore. That was like the crowd was cheering, and he came out and dropped that one on him. Condor, nobody fucking cares.
We don't. The only reason why I'm on here, to be honest with you, I don't even know. I came on here.
I'm just trying to have it's like I get what you're like. How could I say? I don't bring people on to get them to assist me in my views, and you're on here as someone who definitely doesn't agree with me. You're not like a fan. It's not like I brought you on because we're friends and we get along. Understand, I'm dumb.
Yeah, he called you a fetal alcohol guy. That would have been pretty clear. If I'd have known that was the crux of the issue, I'm having somebody on. He said I have fetal alcohol syndrome. I'd be like, that guy probably doesn't like you.
Like the old school.
Yep, he's done with the old school. Me and OGGM, at this point, like Patty left, and I went to OGGM. I'm like, how long? He's like, noon tomorrow. I think he beat him by like an hour. This is just a couple. I think he may have done more, maybe. By the way, look at some of these views. My audience does. Whenever you hear this bloated, this blimp say, my audience doesn't like this. Where's your audience? Okay, 9 views. That's single-digit views from a 2-hour video. I mean, that is even though you don't have you're near 1,000. You should be getting more than 9 views an hour or 2 hours. That's an average of 4 views an hour, Condor. That's awful.
One of them was him.
Yeah,
right?
one of them was him, and I guarantee you, one of them was us.
Yes,
I guarantee you, it was the old quote unquote hate watch. I know I was probably checked out a little bit of it, but enough to register as a view. I got to look at this stuff and see if it's worthy to be EFAP'd. Yeah, so your audience doesn't exist. You had one guy in that live stream. You had one viewer.
Black Rose.
Black Rose. Yeah, Black Rose was, well, he was active in the comment section. I was a viewer too for a while, so you at least had a couple people watching. But again, that was just all people who wanted to see you throw up all over yourself, buddy.
I still think Black Rose was his brother.
That's right. Yes.
I really believe it's his brother. I don't think Condor knows it, but I think
it's your brother from another mother.
He's like, Black Rose is there. Hey, sweetheart, watch this. Check this out. See? You see?
I can see why you left him.
You left that dude for me.
Yeah, you should use the cartoony vase only.
I see that.
Yeah. He should do like what It's a Gundam does. Like get that.
Your name is Toby.
That's right. Get that thing animated and just use that. That'll prevent the simian chimp outs that he does.
Right? 4 years of the shit I went through with them. And the reason I got pissed off at you is because I thought you might be a real motherfucker, like decent guy.
I thought you were. It's the old. I thought you were different. I thought you weren't one of them.
I am a real.
I really thought that when you set that standard early on. I said, if that guy talks shit about me later, I mean, I don't get why he'd bother. I mean, unless he thinks I've really done something.
I said a throwaway comment
because he set the standard. I'm tolerant about this. I don't go after people if they commit crimes on here. Well, then why did you talk shit about me, dude? Because you said I don't talk shit about people.
You talk
and
about
then you get to the part where you talk shit about me. That was unnecessary.
It's
like, hey, there's this guy, Steven, he doesn't like it. You don't have a beef with me. Why? And you even said this before you got to me. You said this. I don't want any trouble with Steven. And then I'm going to say shit that's going to get a reaction. It's like if I said I don't want trouble with Patty and then I degrade you in any way. Like, where it's obvious that I'm talking some shit about you. It's like, if I say I don't want trouble with you, what I do is I go, look, what he had an issue with Patty.
It's like so red.
I don't got nothing to say about Patty, and I move on.
That's what he wipes.
That's how you don't start trouble.
That thumb on his door.
Right? And I just got pissed off because you're a grown man. And we're talking about games here. Well, what did I do? Like you said, I've only been shown this by my friends. Well, how old are you? I'm 45 years old. The people come to me with...
I'm 45 years old. I'm a man.
Shit about Patty. I don't judge you because of what they say. I'm a grown man. I go check it out myself. I don't come and casually talk shit about...
Right. If they did, he'd be up near Ginny D. Yeah, cigarette burn. Yeah.
No Q-tips.
Boy, his hand has got to be stained. That's got to be as yellow as... Oof. Yeah, 45 going on 60. Condor, we want you around for a long time. We're going to farm you around. Please stop with the heaters. I am 100% serious here. Like, please stop smoking like that. It's no good for you.
It's like his room has a haze in it.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it.
Yeah. Not only can you see it, I can smell that room from here. I mean,
like a smell-o-vision.
Everybody who went out to bars in the 90s and like early 2000s and had parents who smoked when they grew up, they can smell that room like easily.
That's my 60-inch smell-o-vision.
Yeah.
Oh, you, Patty? I don't fucking know you. If somebody showed me some clips, I need full context.
You don't know.
I wouldn't watch the stream myself. I could have just said, oh, you buried me? Well, fuck Patty. And I could have made a bunch of posts on X about you.
Patty's right. He didn't bury you. He just said that guy's got fetal alcohol syndrome. It's like it literally was one comment in May. Yeah, it's like an opium den. Yeah, I keep thinking I'm going to see a Chinaman.
Look, dude, if you make a throwaway comment about your appearance,
instead I went and checked out what you said in full context. And that's how I know you set the standard because I watch
for whatever reason, you're the one that has the internet problem. So, I mean, we can sit here and do this all day, dude.
I mean, what do you think? I understand the connection problem, but in the real...
See, he's hearing him fine. He responded right away. The connection problem.
World, if you go around talking shit about people, how do they react? They're not going to put up with it.
Right? Imagine a guy this like I said on Saturday, this boorish. We know a couple people who do this kind of stuff, but they've never approached anything like this level of like just trampling over somebody else, not even giving him a chance. And he invited him, so to speak, into his house, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's like Walder Frey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you like the red wedding?
Yeah, he invited
Patty?
him over to his house, and then he, tried to slaughter him.
Did he give you bread and salt on the way in? Jeez. Ironcaster, you could smoke meat on the walls.
Oh boy.
Cigarette smoke jerky.
I don't know why tonight's all over.
The only reason why I'm here is to tell you that I didn't call you an alcoholic. I said that you look like you have fetal alcohol.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Will not respond. It's so odd too. He absolutely won't respond to the fact that he was called like fetal alcohol. He keeps like, oh, when you did that alcohol content, when you said I was an alcoholic. Patty's trying to be very specific, and he can't even. He's actually throwing a point in Condor's column, and Condor is so stupid. He can't even take advantage of it. Like Condor could have said, like, yeah, what you said was worse. Like fetal alcohol. Like, why would you say that about somebody's appearance? That's not very nice. He could have tried to guilt him into that. And you know what? Patty's a nice guy. Patty probably would have said, you know what? I was probably out of line. Sorry.
So
might be. We've had some storms here and shit like that, so I'm not sure.
Somebody in my chat or like the comments after the fact said, I googled like where he lives because we sort of know where he lives up in Canada. There's no storms in the area at all.
Clear as a day.
Clear as a bell. Yeah.
You know what? I can host this conversation and we can see what it looks like on my end because we're not getting anywhere.
Hopefully you said what you had to say, my friend.
Hopefully.
Wow.
Your 8 words.
I didn't even get a chance to say what I wanted to say.
All right, Patty. Take care, my friend.
Take care, my friend.
Just imagine, I don't know what the guy does for a living. I don't have a fucking clue. My guess is he works third shift at Walmart, and that's all he's qualified to do. Stock the shelves. Shut up, Steven. Stock the shelves. I just can't imagine anyone having a personal dealings with him, much less a relationship, because he's delusional is a kind word for it. I have no venom for him anymore. Watching this right here, I don't even have sympathy. I have nothing for him. He is he deserves disdain. I give Patty tremendous kudos for him not losing his shit and
I think Patty was sincere too. He was probably like, I'll go on, and who knows, at least maybe me and him won't have problems.
Well, this just clears up that he'll never be on our show.
Oh God, no, yeah, that ship has sailed, and I can never go on. Obviously, I can never go on his unless I just want to be talked over. The thing is, Condor, if you actually came here, because I'm a human being, I would actually let you talk, and we would have like a conversation.
Is my mic on? Is my mic on?
Hello?
Well, the Double D, he's absolutely incapable of having a conversation. It's very, very apparent. Yeah. He's not capable of doing that.
No, not in the least.
No, so
not in the least.
I don't feel bad knowing the guy has a very low IQ.
Yeah.
He has a high sense of self.
Yep.
And he is an active martyr. There are no living martyrs. Condor, sorry, they're all dead.
Yeah, Pat, I like Patty even more. I love Patty before, but yeah, I love him even more now.
Took one for the team for all of us.
The way he handled that was he didn't lose his cool. He's very frustrated.
I think there probably would have come a point where I'd been like, "Will you shut the fuck up?"
Oh, I'd have talk. I would have chimped out like a lot quicker than well, Patty never did. I was gonna say I'd have chimped out like in the first 5 minutes probably.
He handled that with class.
Yeah. Yep.
Or I might have just bounced and said, all right, apparently we have a horrible connection. You can't hear anything I'm saying. We'll try this another time. Goodbye. Click.
Yeah. Yep, because Condor did do another stream, I think, the next day.
I watched a little bit of it.
Where he talked about gaming stuff. I'm sure
we had a bad connection. Bad connection. Bad connection.
There's storms in the area, you know? We're having bad storms up here.
The maple syrup flying all over.
We're lousy with maple syrup up here.
Hey?
Hey?
I'm not a cocksucker.
Yeah,
I'm a goddamn good-looking man. Anybody can get that reference in a minute. You will be the star of the night. Yeah, God. Pathetic. Pathetic. Calm down, you cork sucker. Calm down.
Poor Steven. Not even poor Steven. Just a remarkably delusional, poor individual. And honestly, I know he's gonna watch this. He's gonna watch it, and I'm glad he does.
Probably is.
You just watch it. You probably watch. Hopefully, you're watching it right now. And I just have to say that your ex-wife is so much better off without you.
Oh God, yeah. Like
really,
think about it. That was Patty in a 25-minute Zoom call, essentially.
Yeah.
And look at just how insufferable the guy was.
Yeah.
Living like that day after day and under the same roof. It just had to be. You put the forks in the wrong drawer. What are you doing, woman? You're a liar. You lied to me. You said the forks would be in the top drawer. Now I can't trust you at all.
I also can't reach them.
But Steven, I don't want to put them away. They're dirty. Put them away.
What'd you do with my step stool?
Why are you hiding the cookies on the second shelf? Yeah. I can't see them.
Where's my Q-tips? Don't clean the wall. Don't clean the wall. I put my stain there.
You said these were Oreos, and they're Nutter Butters. I don't like the Nutter Butters. You lied to me.
I have a peanut allergy.
Yeah. Don't you know you're trying to kill me, woman? He's Canadian. Canadian men.
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
Mm-hmm. Canadian men are default feminine. It's the public schools. Oh yeah, the old Craig. Yeah, the old days of the masculine Mountie. Long gone. Lumberjacks. It's guys like Condor. You know I don't like these brand of Q-tips. Why'd you lie to me?
I'm going to pull your pants down and give you a spanking. Just like I did to Double D. Him and his two little cocksucker friends.
He's going on after me. He keeps antagonizing me. Now I got to respond and get him to shut up. Here's the thing. If I don't make like a video between like for a week, like if I'm just like essentially like going with my normal schedule, he'll take that as like a win.
Yeah.
Like he'll do a video tomorrow and then I won't respond until like next Wednesday or something. He'll be like, see, I shut him up for a week.
I buried him.
I buried him. And he didn't do nothing for a week.
And send him to the hospital.
Oh, man. I wish this was a Universal night. I wish it was. Now, this is a shoot for him. It's a work for me. That's why I was so eager to be like, come on, Condor, let's this thing has run its course. Let's squash the beef. Double D can't take the thunder. The digger hurt thunder.
You know, the views he's getting and the subscribers, I think a lot of his subscribers are a bunch of us. Just curious as to what the frick he's saying. You know?
Yeah.
And the views, I admittedly, I've viewed a whole lot of his videos.
How does that feel, Condor? Like, your views are sometimes like below 30. And like if I click on a video twice and watch it for like 10, 15 seconds, that counts as a view. Between me and Rogan, we're probably like a quarter of your views.
Absolutely.
Oh, count me in too.
Crazy Mouse, yep.
Yeah.
He'll check you out every once in a while.
Double D and his cocksuckers are watching your videos.
Yeah. If Condor DM makes a video in the forest, does it really happen? I mean, seriously, if I didn't boost out your stuff, I'm not sure anybody would know you exist. I am the wellspring from which you flow, Condor.
And we wish you would just say thank you and went upon your day.
Yeah.
Not even hate views, Nick said. I mean, I know what you're saying, but it's like, I would call them like bemusement views. Because he kind of bemuses us.
Yes.
Like, it's hard to understand that there's somebody like this out there that's just this bullheaded and dense. Did it really happen? It's a trick question. It never will happen. Therefore, it never could happen. If you're going under the continuum.
Did you just use a fetch millennium term?
Have a fetch millennium.
I used to do the Fireman's Regatta for many years ago.
Double D tap doot.
Used to do the Fireman's Regatta, Great Valley, New York, whatever it is, for a whole bunch of years. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with that or not. It was a ball. It was just a weekend of absolutely drunken debauchery and then freezing in a canoe and dumb stuff like that. But like for 5 years in a row, we'd meet up with these two guys about midway through. We'd always look forward to meeting up with these guys, and we just called them the Canadians. And these guys are these big brothers, like 6'5". They used to wear the fireman pants, the big insulated fireman pants. Like in the morning, and the water is pretty cold, but later on in the day it gets kind of warm out some of those years. And these guys would be so messed up, and we hang out and we meet them up this little island area. And meet up with them, and these guys would physically assault each other, laughing their ass off. These guys, like, we wouldn't wait to meet up with the Canadians. These guys were hilarious.
Yeah,
these guys would share their beer, get us, all kinds of things and stuff like that, and beat the piss out of each other and laugh. And it was a riot. And when I think of Canadians, I vividly think of these two guys. I do. I'm like just good dudes, hilarious. These. I don't know. They weren't twins. Like a year apart. These great, big, bald-headed guys with big smiles on their faces, smashing each other into the sand and the rocks and stuff like that. That's a Canadian right there. Steven, you're not Canadian. I don't know where he came from.
Yeah,
but you ain't a Canadian.
That's how I remember them too. I remember their women being fun-loving too. I remember being on spring break in Daytona in like 1990. We met these two girls from Toronto. They were fun as hell. We hung around them for a long time. I remember the one was always talking about Kelly Gruber. Remember third baseman for the Blue Jays. Kelly Gruber, he's really good. She would always say that. Like, Kelly Gruber's really good.
Lloyd Mosby,
Rance Mullinex, he's like the best utility player ever.
Jesse Barfield,
best. He's got a cannon for an arm, eh?
We're talking about sports ball.
Yep, sports ball. Condor looks like Jack Nicholson's Joker when he didn't have clown makeup on. He decided to move to Pennsylvania and join the Amish. Life's been good to me. All right. We've had our fun. We've had our fun at Condor's expense and Russ Morrissey's expense and all that stuff. It's time to go. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
I hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for the super chats. Patrick, you clearly got some money for your birthday.
Happy birthday.
You didn't have to give it to me. But I thank you nonetheless. As I thank everybody who gave donos, super chats, memberships here and on Rumble.
Check out Husk.
Yes.
Yep, Husk. Yep. Yeah, give it a look. I can only say, you guys love Chris Miller. This is under his imprint. And I guess he said the guy is a really cool guy, and he put his heart and soul into this game. So
I'm buying it.
Yeah. Look, you guys can just grab the PDF if you want. It might be something to run at a convention. You never know when you're going to be able to fire these bullets. And be like, holy shit, I have the perfect game for this convention. So who knows? Maybe that is. Thank you, Rogan. $2 for Badger. No stream for me next week. It's game night.
All right.
We will miss you. We will definitely miss you. Thank you, Joe, as always, for being here.
Oh my God! They killed
Rogan.
I did not break the toilet.
That's right. Didn't break the toilet, and he is in the room. Rogan is in the room with me now.
I'm in the room.
Patrick for 2. Joyce wants to see a return of Otto and Rorik. I know. I'm almost. I'm getting to a place where I can do it. It's just. I'm just putting a lot of time and effort into like getting these streams ready and like my 9 to 5 and all kinds of other stuff. And still, of course, putting the finishing touches on my adventure. Running that. R.I.P. Rogan. Yep. Game King of Fall River. Absolutely. Alrighty. Yep. Cheers.
These guys are awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are absolutely awesome. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Indeedly do. Thanks a lot, guys.
My name is Toby.
So yeah, thanks a lot, Cal. Yep. Yeah, Otto and Rorik back. Yeah, we will. We'll do that again. That was fun. It's good including you guys in the gameplay too. So yeah, I promise we will get back to it at some point here. This weekend, Double D. I may be working on a video. I don't know if it'll be out on the weekend, but I may be working on it. So I want to do a good job on that one.
Oh, look at this.
All right.
Okay. Can we go for another hour? I think I had $5 in super chats ready. I think we're about ready to go. But you guys can hang out in the outro, and I'll play a couple things for you. Do you guys want to hear the Indian chick again? Or
yeah.
All right. I couldn't enjoy it the first time, so. All right, love you guys. Peace, and we'll talk soon. Love you. Thanks again. For Rogan and Crazy Mouse, Double D, signing off.
Cherokee in